after everything we've been through. 82 regular season games, add on the 4 preseason games, add on a hectic offseason. We arrive here tonight, up 3-1 against the Detroit Pistons in Madison Square Garden, where it was always going to end up. Knicks in 5. I tried to tell y'all before, tonight they make it a reality. Taking on the Detroit Pistons in Madison Square Garden, a crucial Game 5, a closeout game for our New York Knicks, trying to close out the young and hungry Detroit Pistons. They haven't made it easy, but it doesn't matter how we get there because we were always going to get here, y'all. Jalen Brunson, Captain Clutch. You know he had to bring the captain's hat back out for the captain, especially considering it's coming off of a heroic performance from the captain, coming off of a leg injury, coming back out of the locker room. The ghost of Willis Reed took over Jalen Brunson as he went out there and he put on a show, 14 points in the fourth quarter, rallying his team back into the game, just enough for Karl Anthony Towns to deliver the daggers and give the Knicks the win. So we arrive here tonight in a series where OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges kind of struggled offensively. Now, defensively, they've been there all series long. They've had their ups, they've had their downs, but overall, man, what a defensive effort from Wingstop in this series. Now, let me tell you right now, I'm expecting a big closeout performance from our guy OG Anunoby. Expect 20-plus points from OG. Mikal Bridges, expect 20. Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, they're going to cruise, do what they've been doing all series long. Josh Hart's going to continue to do Josh Hart things. I'm expecting a big performance from the starting 5. I will take whatever we can get from the bench because it's been rough all series long. So let's come in, let's handle business, and let's get down to work. What's poppin', everybody? Let's start the dang show. Noah Linden's got to start us off very early with a very generous super chat, my man, my dog, brother. I appreciate you, Noah. I appreciate you. Best believe I appreciate you, Noah. Oh, my goodness. Where my lights at? Let's get the normal lights cooking. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. MBM, K Hazy, my man Noah Linden, appreciate you for your generosity. MBM said, sitting at the watch party at MSG. Oh, my goodness. MGM's really out there. Carl Jean-Baptiste, what's up, Carl? Close out tonight. Shout out to the chat and our gracious host, Sheppy. I appreciate you, Carl. Shout out to you, big dog, for hanging out with me. Noah Linden said Cat will probably destroy the Pistons tonight. If there's any night to get a nice, easy victory, because all series long it's been a dogfight, all 4 games have been a dogfight. If there's any night for a nice, easy victory, it's here tonight in the Garden, being serenaded by the home crowd, by New York. Everybody behind you, on your side. Let's get to it. Anne Hathaway, I got to mention it. I got to mention for our guy OG Anunoby. Anne Hathaway is in the crowd, I believe. I believe Anne Hathaway has made her way to the game, trying to give OG Anunoby superpowers again. So here we go. Here we go. Getting ready for the tip. You know the starting 5s. No need to go over anything. This is Game 5, 2 of the same teams, over and over again. No analysis needed. Let's get to business. Keith Modeste, Susan, Yvette, what's poppin', everybody? Angela Harding, love to see you. AP, what's up, AP? And they say, Karl Anthony Towns stole the tip. We can't even start the game properly. Best believe the refs are going to be on some nonsense tonight. After the controversial ending, they give Detroit the tip as Karl Anthony Towns barely even goes for it. And Cade Cunningham will bring it down. Cunningham has it on the left wing, being guarded by Anunoby. They get it over to Hardaway. Now back to Cunningham. A pull-up 3 from him as Anunoby gives it to him behind the screen. Can't get it to go down. A miss to start the game for the Pistons. Straightaway 3. Brunson has it on the right wing, being guarded by Thompson. Over to Towns, hands it off to Josh Hart. Josh Hart back to Brunson. Brunson on the right wing. A lot of off-ball movement, a lot of pushing and shoving, a lot of holding. Brunson gets it out to Bridges. Bridges up top being guarded by Hardaway. Dancing with it, coming to his left off an Anunoby goes screen. Driving it down out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart with the shot clock winding down. He's got to chuck it up. Comes up well short. It looked like blocked by Harris. And it's a shot clock violation. Both teams chucking up some bad shots to start. Omar Murray, what's up, Omar? AP said, watch the refs. This is not a good officiating crew here tonight. It's going to be a rough one. I don't think anybody's going to be happy with the officiating tonight. Cunningham gets it over to Thompson. Thompson coming to his left. He's going to attack Josh Hart. Spins, comes to his left, draws the foul on Josh Hart. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws to start the game. Justice's dad. What's up, Justice's dad? Dutch B, what's up, Dutch? Where are we at? Where are we at? Thompson at the foul line, knocks down the first free throw, takes the lid off the basket. First point to the game are scored at the foul line here for All-Star Thompson. He's got one more coming. All-Star Thompson goes 2 for 2 from the foul line, and a 2-0 start for the Pistons. Get the ball out of Jalen Brunson's hands. Why does he have to go against All-Star Thompson full court? There you go. Get it over to Josh Hart. Hart has it up top. Being guarded by Jalen Duren. The usual matchups. Get it over to Brunson, curling off a town screen. Cunningham forced to pick him up. A fall-away jumper in the paint. In and out, can't get it to go. Anunoby fighting for the loose ball. Can't get the putback to go. And here come the Pistons pushing the other way. Over to Thompson. He's going to look to attack Brunson. Spinning to his left in the paint. Puts up the floater off glass. Can't get it to go. Duren an offensive rebounder, and he lays it up and in. So the first basket of the game also goes to the Pistons. And Josh Hart shot out of a cannon, pushing it the other way. Layup with the right hand. Gets it to go over Cunningham. And now we're back and forth. Now we're getting some NBA action. Now we're pushing the pace a little bit. Cunningham bringing it down right. Up top, being picked up by Anunoby. Now on the right wing as Bridges switches onto him. Crosses over to his left, has it in the post, backing him down in the paint. Kicks it out the last second to Harris. Harris being guarded by Josh Hart. Coming to his left off the Duren screen. Driving it down along the baseline. A lot of pushing and shoving. And he was out of bounds. Turnover. Ball going back to the Knicks. Some solid defense. Some solid defense. Justice's dad putting the full government... Putting the full governments of the officials in the chat. I will say Jason Gobo is the dude I'm looking at crazy. I don't like that guy. They get it over to Anunoby. They get it over to Towns. Towns has it up top being guarded by Harris. He's looking for a backdoor cutter. Doesn't have anybody. Good defense from the Pistons. Hands it off to Josh Hart. He's got a lane in the basket. Putting his head down. Stopping. Turning. Spinning. Ready hook. Can't get it to go. Harris with a rebound. And Josh Hart looking at the official. He's saying he grabbed my arm. Same foul you called on me on Thompson. And now here comes Harris bringing it down the other way. A mid-range flip jumper. Well short. Almost an air ball. No, it was an air ball. Towns comes up limping a little bit, holding his back. Here comes Anunoby pushing the other way. Hits Towns as the trailer. Towns up top. Swings it over to Brunson. Brunson on the left wing being guarded by Cunningham. Brunson still holding on to it. Now coming to his right. Hardaway Jr. switches onto him, and Brunson loses the handle. Good defense from Timmy, but bad offense from the Knicks. A lot of standing around right now. I don't like it. Let's move the ball around. Nolan Linden and Mark Davis is horrendous. When you know an official's name and their track record, it's never a good sign. Never, ever a good sign. And they call the offensive foul on Cade Cunningham, trying to establish post positioning on Jalen Brunson, who switched on to him, and he got a little too aggressive. No complaining or anything. Cunningham's going to go talk to the ref about it. Let's see it. Does Brunson use those acting classes? Yes, he does. Yeah, taking a dive, using the flopping skills. Jalen Brunson absolutely using those acting skills, man. He paid for them classes. He better use his acting skills. Bridges settles for a fall-away mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go. Both teams struggling to score points right now. Missing all kinds of shots. Thompson bringing it down and kicks it out to Hardaway for a three. Too long, can't get it to go. A long rebound. Duren keeps it alive. They swing it out. Cunningham has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Now he's going to slow it down a little bit and just take him one-on-one. Now coming to his left. Step back, and they call a foul on Bridges. All right, they're calling it a lot closer. Calling a lot closer. Right? I'm used to prison basketball. That's what we watched for the first 4 games tonight. Oh, no, Bridges did hit him on the arm in the fall-away. No, that was after the fact. They called the foul on the floor. So they are calling it a lot closer. A lot of more ticky-tack fouls so far. Cunningham up top off the inbound. Inside to Duren. Duren over to Thompson. Thompson lays it up and in. Great ball movement from the Pistons. Not great defense from the Knicks. Got to get down there. Got to get to your rotations. Omar Murray, what's up, Omar? Brunson bringing it down against All-Star Thompson. Good screen in the backcourt by Josh Hart. Brunson on the right wing. Going to look to attack. Ball knocked out of his hands. Picks it back up. Brunson backing him down. Coming to his left. Spinning. Pump faking. Steps through. Off glass. A lot of contact. No foul call. Here come the Pistons pushing it the other way. Not a single pass on that play. Don't like it. They kick it out to Harris in the left corner for a 3 in transition. He knocks it down. Bad offense from the Knicks. Forcing it too much, Knicks. Come on. 9-2 to start. Knicks 1 for 7 from the field. Brunson fakes the handoff, attacking. Duren gets the bump. Can't get the layup to go, but he'll go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Mark said lid on the back, on the bucket right now. For sure, but they're not getting good shots either. They're not generating good shots. The ball movement is not there right now. Eamon Owen, what's up, Eamon? Eamon Owis, excuse me. What's up, Eamon? Slim Slammer, too toxic, what's popping? Justice's dad said 0 assists so far, geez. I mean, they made 1 basket. And it was a Josh Hart transition layup. They haven't made any shots yet. You gotta make some shots to get the assist, right? Brunson at the foul line, knocks down the first free throw, but I don't like what I'm seeing. A lot of ISO basketball right now all around. Twice from Josh Hart. A couple times from Brunson. A couple times for Bridges. Even Anunoby had one. So come on. Got to get the moving the ball around. Swing it around. Everybody get some touches. Come on. Brunson misses the second free throw, knocking down the first, so it's 9-3. 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Harris has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left off a screen. They get it over to Cunningham. Cunningham coming to his right off the screen as Josh Hart switches on to Cunningham. A sidestep, step back 3 for Cunningham. Can't get it to go. Good box out from Towns on Duren. Here comes Brunson bringing it down the other way. A lot of pushing and shoving between Towns and Duren on that end. Brunson up top, being guarded by Thompson. Swings it over to Towns. Towns putting it down, attacking. Duren, step back, pump fake, over to Josh Hart. Back to Towns. He's got a lane of the basket. Throws it down with 2 hands. Yes, sir. The ball movement there. Karl-Anthony Towns making something out of nothing, too. Hit the step back, pump fake. Duren had to go for it, especially with what he did last game. Cunningham down the lane. A lot of contact with Josh Hart. They don't blow the whistle there. So simultaneously calling it tight, but also not allowing some contact. Okay, some inconsistencies we're getting already. I don't want to harp on the officiating too much. Just want to point out how we're starting it out. Anunoby has it up top, loses the handle on the ball, able to pick it back up, being guarded by Cunningham. He's going to put his head down, attack, step back, fall away, mid-range jumper from OG, splashes it. All right. It's a good sign that the jump shot's going down for OG. It's 11-7. A little over 7 minutes to go. Cunningham bringing it down. Bridges switches onto him. Cunningham, behind the back, coming to his left, loses it. Anunoby comes down, picks it off, and he goes down the other way for an easy one-handed jam layup. And just like that, we got a timeout. Timeout. I don't even like, how come they didn't give 2 points to the Knicks yet? It should be 11-9. I'm keeping track of it. That's 4 points for OG. Let me check the box score real quick. Why is my score off? Mark said they call a foul on Bridges? No way. I didn't even hear that. Mark said doesn't count, heard the foul. I didn't even hear that. That's why I didn't give him the 2 points. That's unfortunate. Come on, refs. What are we doing? Mark said foul on Bridges suspect. What are we doing? Carl said I want to see more pick and roll and pop between our captain and Big Cat. Barely utilized this series. I get you don't necessarily want to go at Tobias Harris or use Towns in the pick and roll when they put a wing on him. They got Tobias Harris because it hasn't necessarily worked all season long, but this is the playoffs. Just involve your 2 best players in a play. I promise it'll work out for you in the long run. I promise. The Knicks called the timeout. Did they call the timeout to use the challenge? Probably not. Not a smart challenge, the challenge there, but everyone has scored so far except for Bridges. 2 for Anunoby, 2 for Towns, 1 for Brunson, 2 for Hart. Everybody's made a shot. Brunson's 0 for 2, but he did knock down the 1 free throw. Bridges 0 for 1. He's only taking the 1 shot. AP, what's up, AP? Reminding people of the thumbs up. Absolutely. Start of the game. Let's get those thumbs up, those likes in early on the StreamYard. Very much appreciated. Justice's dad said, we're here for the refs apparently, so might as well know their names. AP said, just close it out. Let's do it. Obviously, the goal from the start. You're in a situation right now where you're at home, 3-1 lead. Doesn't even necessarily feel like you've particularly outplayed the Pistons this series. It's been a weird series where you've had to dig deep and find ways to win where it doesn't feel like it feels like they've stolen 2 games against the Pistons, right? But let me tell you something. Playoffs are about surviving and advancing. Find ways to win. What veteran teams do. Russell Field, what's up, Russell? Mike, what's up, Mike? Set the pick for Bridges and let him take his shots. Got to get Bridges going here. Got to get Anunoby going. I like the aggressiveness we're seeing from Anunoby offensively to start. Should have 4 points, but apparently they called the foul on Mikal Bridges. Is that the second foul, Mikal? What is the foul situation looking like? 2 fouls on Bridges. Come on, refs. What are we doing? What are we doing? Got a foul on Duren, a foul on Cunningham, and 2 fouls on Bridges, 1 on Josh Hart. Come on, refs. Chi-Chi, what's up, Chi-Chi? Let's not forget the Knicks having clinched a playoff series in MSG in a while. Not the star I wanted to see. Early in the game. Shots aren't necessarily falling down, but they're not doing a good job of generating shots. You're right, Chi-Chi. I'm not too fond of the start so far either. I need the energy shift. And I believe the last time they closed out a game in Madison, a series in Madison Square Garden, Chi-Chi, I believe was 99. I believe so. Randy, what's up, Randy? All right, here we go. Taking back into it. Hardaway Jr. has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. Coming to his right. Dancing with it. Trying to get it over to Cunningham, over to Duren. Duren hands it off to Cunningham. Jab step coming to his left. Mid-range jumper gets blocked by OG Anunoby. All right, OG's on dog mode so far. Nothing easy. OG. DCL Love, what's up, DCL? Why am I not afraid? This is the Detroit Pistons, man. The Detroit Pistons. We not afraid. Big Rud, what's up, Big Rud? Ricardo, what's up, Ricardo? Fred, what's up, Fred? Hardaway catches, pump fake, sidestep 3, comes up short, can't get it to go, knocked out of bounds. And they call it off of Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns having some difficulty right now keeping Jalen Duren off the glass. Let's see the replay. It is off of Towns. Get it into Duren. Duren up top. Hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham coming to his right. Shoves it over to Duren. Duren gets it knocked out of his hands by Josh Hart. Great hands and rotation from Josh Hart. Hit ahead to Bridges. Bridges over to OG. OG left corner 3, no hesitation. Too long, can't get it to go. Duren with the rebound on the weak side. Here comes Cunningham pushing it the other way. Bridges is going to pick him up. Cunningham shovels it over to Hardaway. Hardaway down the lane, gets caught in the air, but at the last second leaves it off for Duren, and Duren gets fouled. I believe it's going to be 2 fouls on Josh Hart. Great pass at the last second from Hardaway. And who was the foul on him? Josh Hart? It looked like a clean block from Josh Hart on that angle. Maybe it was down at the body. Maybe it was a little trip or something. Duren misses the first free throw. We love missed free throws from our opponents. Excuse me. Gigi said, who will be the X factor tonight? I think the X factor is going to be OG Anunoby offensively. I think OG is going to have a good offensive night tonight, Chi-Chi. Missed that last 3, but I think he's got it. Tonight. Duren does knock down the second free throw, split the pair. McBride has checked in. Here comes Josh Hart bringing it down. Hart has it up top. McBride and Robinson are both in for McBride and Towns. Josh Hart up top, crossing over to his left on Harris. Stopping. Hits Anunoby cutting back door. Can't hold on to it. Out of bounds. They're saying he's pointing at Cunningham, saying he knocked it out. But either way, they're going to reward it back to Detroit. Let's see the replay. Yeah, Anunoby doesn't touch it. Looked like Cunningham got his hand on it. Cunningham gets it over to Harris. Harris back to Cunningham. Cunningham coming to his left. Swings it out to Hardaway. Hardaway splits the defense down the lane. Shoves it over to Duren. Duren under the basket. Goes up. Hook shot. Bouncing on the rim. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. And a foul on Jalen Duren is second. All right. Good defense from Robinson to contest Duren inside. Forced a nice miss. Forced a tough shot. And he missed it. Josh Hart came over for the rebound. Duren trying to be too aggressive. Ends up fouling Josh Hart. Perfect. That's 2 fouls on him, I believe. Get Jalen Duren out of there. He's been a beast down low to start the game. It is 2 fouls on Duren. We got 2 fouls on Hart. 2 fouls. Oh, no, they took the foul away from Josh Hart. So it's only Bridges with 2 fouls. And a technical foul. Paul Reed and Mitchell Robinson already getting into it. I'm not sure who Paul Reed thinks he is. And Paul Reed picks up a technical. That's what happens when you step out of yourself and you're trying to be somebody you're not. Come on, big dog. That's not who you are, my man. Not who you are. Brunson's going to take the technical free throw, and he misses another one. Come on, JB. Can you lock in for me? I'm wearing the captain's hat. I'm going to take the captain's hat if you don't pick it up by halftime, big dog. I'll put it back on in the fourth quarter if you put the cape on, but I'm going to take the captain's hat because it's clearly not going to be your night. Come on, man. Missing free throws. Brunson to pull up three. I don't even like that shot. Robinson an offensive rebound, though. He's still keeping it alive, still keeping it alive, still keeping it alive. The ball is loose. Josh Hart can't get to it. Going to be Detroit ball. Everything tough for the Knicks so far. Everything tough for the Knicks. I don't like that pull-up three from Brunson. I don't like the start Jalen Brunson's had so far. Cade Cunningham bringing it down. Cunningham has it up top, being guarded by OG. Get it over to Harris. Harris being guarded by Hart. Now inside to Paul Reed. Guarded by Robinson. Hands it off to Cunningham, coming to his right. Anunoby jumped the passing lane, knocked the ball loose. Harris comes out to recover it. Harris has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Hesitation move. Hands it off to Hardaway. Gets blocked by OG Anunoby, and OG is on dog mode. Just switching, recovering, jumping passing lanes, knocking the ball loose. OG Anunoby is here to play defensively here tonight. He just absolutely blew up that offensive possession from the Pistons there. Just absolutely blew up that possession from the Pistons there. So he's locked in, but I need everybody to get locked in offensively. I need Brunson to lock in offensively right now. Josh Hart gets it over to Robinson. Robinson up top hands it off to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Beasley as Thompson goes to the bench. Brunson in and out dribble, blows right past Beasley. Down the lane, kicks it out to Josh Hart. A left corner three for Josh, and knock me down, Josh Hart. There we go. I like a confident shooting Josh Hart. So I feel like the Knicks have played pretty poorly, and it's a 2-point game, 12-10. Let's lock in from here on. Come on, fellas. Let's lock in from here on. Cade Cunningham bringing it down. He has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his left. Anunoby steps out to guard him, spinning to his left in the lane, goes up, tough shot off glass, maybe got blocked, doesn't matter. Robinson able to recover it. Great defense between Anunoby and Robinson. Anunoby hit ahead, Brunson in the left corner, doesn't have anybody. A cross-court pass to McBride. McBride a mid-range jumper after saving a bad pass, and he knocks it down. Give credit to Brunson on the assist, but it wasn't a great pass. McBride able to save the play, and we're going to need contributions from everybody. And I love the way Big Mitchell Robinson has come out and affected the game so far. McBride off the bench already knocks down a nice mid-range jumper. Hopefully the three-point shot also arrives with him. Tied at 12, let's get to it. Tied at 12, let's get to it. A slow start, but crawling our way back into it, starting to build some momentum. OG Anunoby's turning it on defensively, and we're locking in. I need something from OG. I need something to put on when OG's hooping. I don't even know what it could be. These allergies are starting to get to me. Hold on, y'all. Let me blow my nose. All right, we're back into it. Relic of the Soul, what's up, Relic? What's up, defense lovers? Yes, sir. Randy said, get a dog bone. The dog has been unleashed. OG Anunoby is all over the court here tonight. Mike said, if we play Boston like that, we're going home early. I mean, come on, man. Defense is playing pretty good. Look, it's the Celtics. We're going to worry about the Celtics when it's time to worry about the Celtics. Shot Collins, what's up, Shot Collins? Too Toxic said, only 12-10 with the slow start. Take it. Yeah, I'll take it too, Too Toxic. I'll take it too. Obviously, I would have preferred a better, faster paced start, a more inclusive start from everybody. Jalen Brunson is what? I don't even think he's made a shot yet, and he's missed 2 free throws. So I don't like the start Jalen Brunson's off to. He's 0 for 3 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3, 1 for 3 from the foul line. He's got a foul, he's got a turnover, but 2 assists. Mitchell Robinson off the bench, 3 rebounds already, and a block on Cunningham, who went to the basket. Cunningham starts the game 1 for 6. 1 for 6 for Cade Cunningham. If they can keep him on pace for that. DCL Love said, storylines for the series, Knicks fourth quarter comeback, JB locker room cape. Yes. If Jalen Brunson goes down in the third quarter, I'm not even worried about it anymore because he's really just looking for an excuse to go back to the locker room so he can go look for the cape. Rock Range said, we are asserting our defense. I love the way Anunoby and Josh Hart. Let me give love and credit to Josh Hart, who I think has come out and has been very good defensively as well. Coming over and helping out, especially on the Jalen Duren drop-off passes. He hasn't gone to every single one of them, but Jalen Duren's a big, strong dude. He's gotten to some of them. And I very much appreciate Josh Hart's effort so far here early in the game. He's been fantastic the last couple of games. So I want to give some love to Josh Hart there. And then Robinson and McBride coming in off the bench and immediately giving us something. Energy from Mitch. McBride knocks down a little mid-range jumper. Hopefully, again, like I said, that equates to him not finding rhythm from the three-point line because we're definitely going to need that from him. He's been off. Angela Harding said, smoked him out. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping this is a nice, easy victory here tonight. I'm not saying a blowout. I don't think it would be a blowout. By nice, easy victory, I mean that we get up by 10, stay up by around 10. Detroit will go on their little run, but the Knicks fend them off, and they end up winning by around 10 to 15. That's a nice, easy win to me, right? It's the playoffs. Unless you're playing a terrible team like Miami or Memphis or something like that, you're not gonna blow them out by 40. That's not gonna happen. Look at Boston, Orlando. Boston's having some issues with Orlando, but they've done exactly what I want the Knicks to do. They've kept Orlando at arm's distance away, and then Orlando goes on their little run, and then Boston closes it out. So that's what I'm looking for the Knicks to do here tonight. Schroeder has it up top, being guarded by McBride. We're back into it. A little over 4 minutes to go. Schroeder has it up top. Brunson switches onto him. He's going to look to dance, coming to his right off a Paul Reed screen. Robinson steps out to guard him, kicks it over to Harris in the right corner for a three. Comes up short. Anunoby with the rebound. Good box out from Robinson. Quick outlet to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down the right side of the court. Brunson coming to his left off a nice Anunoby screen. Cunningham switches onto him. Brunson has it up top. Calling for another screen from Robinson. Now they throw it down low to OG, being guarded by Schroeder. Going to put his head down, attack, spins in the lane, reverse layup for him. Gets the goal. Beautiful move from the dog. Like I said, I'm expecting a big offensive game from OG here tonight. And the Knicks retake the lead. I believe their first lead of the game. Yeah, their first lead of the game. 14-12. Cunningham has it on the left wing. Pass fake. Cross-court pass to Schroeder. Schroeder on the right wing. Now up top to Beasley. Beasley being guarded by Brunson. Coming to his left. A pull-up three from him. Knocks it down. It could be a good game. A big game from Malik Beasley, who's been off since game one. Josh Hart has it up top. Robinson's got to be up on those screens, especially with Beasley as the shooter. Josh Hart coming to his left. Gets it over to McBride. McBride on the left wing. Being guarded by Schroeder. McBride calling for a screen from OG. Coming to his right. They switch onto it. McBride's looking to dance. Up top. Inside pass to Anunoby. Leans in. Fall away foul line jumper from OG. Too long. Can't get it to go. Robinson an offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Brunson. And they never reset the shot clock, even though the ball did hit the rim. So they're going to put time back on the clock and a side out of bounds for the Knicks. Raymond Vasquez, what's up, Raymond? Omar Murray said, no easy wins. These are cardiac Knicks. Absolutely. They don't call them the cardiac Knicks for nothing, Omar. But I'm hoping for it. I'm hoping for the easy one. We're probably not going to get it, but I'm hoping for it. Robinson has it up top. Ball still loose. Come on, Mitch. You gotta go and get it. They're fighting for it. Josh Hart saves it out to McBride. You got to get the shot up, Deuce. No, unless they're saying they're saying there was a change of possession. So the shot clock should have reset. And they're going to give the possession back to the Knicks and put 24 up on the clock. 25-26 chance was popping, my guy. Hope you guys took your blood pressure meds. The Knicks should be funding blood pressure medications to all Knicks fans for the way they've played these past couple of years on the Tibbs. Right? Since the Knicks have started to get good. They get it into Brunson, being guarded by Schroeder. Brunson driving it down. A lot of contact. No foul call. Out of bounds off of the Knicks. And another turnover from Brunson. So the Pistons will bring it down now. Cade Cunningham bringing it down. Cade has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Gets it over to Schroeder. Schroeder coming to his right, off of a Paul Reed screen, driving it down in the paint. Pump fakes, kicks it over to Paul Reed. Paul Reed catches, pump fakes, coming to his left. Across the lane, scoop layup off the glass, can't get it to go. Robinson rips down a one-handed rebound and then takes it right back away from Mitch. Come on, Mitch, turning it over, though. Playing good defense, grabbing loose balls and rebounds, but not holding on to the rock, brother. You got to take care of the rock, Big Mitch. Come on, man. Come on, Big Mitch. Giving it right back to them. Playing good defense, playing good team basketball, and then you're giving it right back to them, man. Holland knocks down the first free throw. I don't think Ron Holland's missed a free throw this entire series, man. Ron Holland, the marksman from the foul line. Chi said, not feeling JB start. Me either, Chi, me either. He has to take a seat to regroup, run the offense through Cat for a minute. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. But I agree with you. But you know Tom Thibodeau is not going to change his rotation, man. Brunson's going to play the whole first quarter because that's what Tom Thibodeau likes to do. Brunson has it on the right wing. Fakes the handoff. Now coming to his right in the paint. Pump fake. Kicks it out. McBride in the right corner. He's going to pump fake. Behind the back pass back to Brunson. He's going to drive it down in the lane. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby pump fakes. Coming to his left. Step back. Fall away mid-range jumper. Another one from OG. Can't get it to go. A lot of step back contested mid-range shots from the Knicks. Ron Holland down the lane. Skublev gets absolutely swatted out of there. Chase down block from OG Anunoby. The dog is on watch tonight. The dog is on watch tonight. Nothing easy. My goodness, OG. They get it into Beasley in the right corner, being guarded by McBride. Beasley, step back, 3 over McBride. Well contested, didn't matter. Beasley knocked it down. We might finally get a good Malik Beasley game. It's been a while. Josh Hart shot out of a cannon. Skublev with the right hand, got it to go. And here comes Cunningham, bringing it down the other way. And they call an offensive foul on Cade Cunningham. Oh, my goodness. Cade, what are you doing, brother? He stopped short, gave Josh Hart a little bump as Josh Hart was trying to hustle back on defense, and they call the foul. Mark said, Cade the foul baiter. Pistons fans aren't going to like that one. They're not going to like that one at all. That's 2 fouls on Cade Cunningham. He struggled so far offensively as Anunoby has just been absolutely on lockdown to start. Cunningham's going to sub out, 1:33 to go. Too Toxic said, Hart the MVP for real. He's had the best start of the game. Him and Anunoby have had the best start to the game so far. McBride swings through along the baseline, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart a 3. Line me up. I'm going crazy. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Anunoby knocks the ball out to Brunson, though. Great offensive rebound from Anunoby. Great ability to knock it loose. McBride swings it over to Anunoby. Anunoby spins to his right, down the lane, shoves it over to Robinson. Robinson gets grabbed and fouled by Schroeder. Good foul from Schroeder to send Robinson to the foul line, who has struggled from the foul line. So here we go. Great pass from Anunoby, by the way. I'm also shortchanging the Pistons. It's 20-16, a 4-point lead for the Pistons. Robinson's at the foul line for 2 free throws. Come on, Big Mitch. If Mitch knocks down 2 free throws, I'm hitting the lights. I don't care. Mitch knocks down the first one. Yes, sir. One more, Mitch. One more, I'm hitting the lights. One more free throw, I'm hitting the lights, Big Mitch. I got you, brother. I got you. Too Toxic, can we get a chew with some minutes? Absolutely not, Too Toxic. Absolutely not. Keep that man glued to the bench. Give that man some pom-poms. He's a cheerleader. George Jones, what's up, George? OG looking good. He looks fantastic. Looks fantastic. Robin Schroll, what's up, Robin? Robinson misses the second free throw, though. Ball is loose, out of bounds off of Ron Holland. Josh Hart keeping the possession alive. Josh Hart has been phenomenal to start the game. A very Josh Hartian type of game here tonight. He is all over the place right now. I love it, Josh. I love it. This is the Josh Hart we all know and love. Brunson's going to inbound it. We got the same lineup out there. Brunson, Hart, McBride, Anunoby, and Robinson. They get it into Robinson, hand it off to Brunson. Brunson tried to hit the pocket pass to Robinson. Josh Hart picked it off and then threw it away. Here come the Pistons pushing the other way. Robinson not locked in with the hands, man. Come on, Mitch. Come on, Mitch. Beasley coming to his left to pull up 3. He's feeling it. Comes up short on that one. Thank goodness. He's feeling it, though. Looking confident with that jump shot. Josh Hart shot out of a cannon again. Out to McBride in transition for a 3. Line me up. Comes up short. Robinson tips it up, and he gets the tip to go. Yes, sir, Mitch. Yes, sir. Hasn't all been positive, but he's done a lot of good out there, too. The positives and the negatives. Just make sure the positives outweigh the negatives tonight, Big Mitch. I like the effort and the energy. Just got to stay focused. Schroeder has it up top. 30 seconds to go. Crossing it over, coming to his right against Brunson. Brunson rips it out of his hands, and now he's pushing the other way. Home run pass to Anunoby. It was a bad pass. Anunoby over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart with the first layup. Gets it to go. Beautiful save. An extra pass from OG. The passing is on point tonight from everybody, and the Knicks retake the lead. 25 seconds to go. Dennis Schroeder bringing it down. McBride's going to guard him. Schroeder has it up top. He's going to wind down the clock as much as he can. There's about a 4-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Schroeder up top, calling for a screen from Paul Reed. Crosses over to his left, snaking it back to his right hand, mid-range, foul line, pull-up jumper over Robinson, splashes it. Got to get your hands up, Mitch. Got to get your hands up. But he might be huffing and puffing. And they call a foul on Ron Holland. Are the Knicks in the bonus? The Knicks are in the bonus, so 2 free throws for Brunson. Shade, what's up, Shade? Who are these commentators for TNT? I don't even know. I have the TNT broadcast on. Unfortunately, don't have the MSG broadcast on only because the TNT live stream is much more up to date than the MSG one. So if I watch the MSG one, I'm going to be much further behind you guys. So I gotta watch the TNT one. Who are these TNT commentators? They're terrible. They're horrific. Ron Holland clearly bumps Jalen Brunson. He's trying to bring the ball down, and the commentators are like, Brunson just loses the ball. I don't know who these dudes are, but they're trash. Terrible. Horrific. Clearly biased. Brunson knocks down the first free throw. DCL Love said, OG the Prince Ananobi. Please no step back. Side just goes straight up. He's trying to create the space so he can get the shot to go off. He's got that awkward mid-range jumper. He's got to hit the step back, but he's been fantastic. Aside from some not great step back jumpers, he's been fantastic. Schroeder bringing it down after Brunson knocked down both of them. Schroeder all the way to the basket, misses the layup, and it's going to be a 23-21 first quarter score. Knicks go into the second quarter with a 1-point lead. Paul Reed yelling at the ref. You already got one technical, Paul Reed. Don't pick up 2. You're not that guy, Pat. I don't know who you think you are. If you said, well, no blowouts coming for sure. I don't know, man. I still don't think the Knicks played all that well. They still have a ton of room for improvement. We'll see how they look come out in the second quarter. First quarter is a nice feel-out quarter. And the defense is clearly there. Let's see how they pick it up offensively. They can pick up their offense, man. Their offense has been ugly. It's been a very ugly offensive game. A lot of second-chance hustle points that they've gotten so far in that first quarter. Not a whole lot of half-court excellence, and we know that they're capable of that. They're very much capable of that. Right, I'm looking in the second quarter to see them start playing through Karl-Anthony Towns some more. Gigi said someone has mentioned it earlier. We definitely can't afford to have a start like this against Boston. We will. We'll worry about Boston when we get to Boston, Gigi. I agree, but we'll worry about Boston when we get to Boston. Too toxic said slow start, won the quarter. Right? There's 4 quarters. If you just break it down into 4 sections, win each 12-minute battle, and you'll win the game. Win each 12-minute battle, and you'll win the game. AP said, very important tonight. This could be the final and last game on the MSG Network. Playoffs-wise, yes. Yes, this could be the last playoff game that the MSG broadcast will ever be allowed to show again. Very unfortunate that the league decided to do that. Why they decided to do that, I don't know. Maybe to try and funnel more people to watch the live broadcast of the game, but I don't know, man. David Oz Jr., what's up, David? OG balling out today. His defense has been phenomenal. It's been otherworldly. This is like Defensive Player of the Year levels of defense so far. Mark said MVP of the first quarter, Josh Hart. Josh Hart was phenomenal. You put his whole government out there, Mark. Joshua Aaron Hart. Put his whole government in the chat. But Josh Hart was phenomenal. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, Mark. My MVP of that first quarter goes to Josh Hart for sure. Anunoby is second. They might be co-MVPs. I thought Anunoby was also spectacularly defensively. I thought he was spectacular defensively. David said Josh and OG share it. OG's defense, I mean, end of the first quarter. Before we start the second, you can look at the box score real quick. Whoa, ESPN. That's not halftime. All right, there we go. Oh, I'm all the way up here. My bad. That was from the other game. No, that's got to stay there. I grab me, and I bring me down here. There we go. Cade Cunningham is 1 for 6 with 2 turnovers and 2 fouls. So I'm loving it. AB said, fire Adam Silver. The only thing we can hold our head up is we still got Mike Breen. Still got Mike Breen. Most regular season games, right? As the main Knicks broadcaster, obviously. Clyde's getting up there in age, so he doesn't do as many games. But shout out the best commentary duo still going to be held on MSG during the regular season. Start of the second quarter. They get it to Towns in the post, puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. Robinson remains in the game, fighting for the offensive rebound. Can't keep it alive. Knocked out off of his fingertips. He was fighting for it down there, though. I like the fight from Big Mitch tonight. I like the energy he's bringing. Pistons will bring it down the other way. We got the double big lineup to start the second quarter, along with McBride, Bridges, and Campaign. Schroeder has it on the right wing, being guarded by McBride. Gets it over to Beasley, coming off the screen. Robinson steps up. Beasley putting it down on the floor, kicks it out to Ron Holland in the left corner for a three. Wide left, can't get it to go. Towns a nice strong rebound. Here comes McBride pushing the other way. McBride on the left wing. Quick crossover to his left on Schroeder. Now coming to his right, kicks it out. Bridges wide open on the right wing, line me up. Can't get that one to go. Towns off in the rebound, and they call a loose ball foul on Karl-Anthony Towns, a little push off on Tobias Harris. Come on, Towns. Come on. Get your hands off of him. Stu Toxic said, would be great to get contributions from Deuce and Sham and Payne. Shamet probably isn't playing tonight. Tom Thibodeau shortening that rotation to 8. He's giving you nothing the first 3 or 4 games. Might be up out of that rotation, man. Might be. Harris has it up top, being guarded by Towns. Walking it down, hands it off to Holland. Holland shoves it over to Schroeder. Schroeder up top, being guarded by Payne on a switch. Now coming to his left off a Harris screen, up top to Harris. They swing it over to Holland. They leave Holland open. Holland's going to pull it back out. And they call a foul on Campaign. Come on, ref. What are we doing? What are we doing? She said, let me calm down for whatever reason. I feel some type of way about this game. A lot of ticky-tack fouls for both sides. This is how they're calling it. So you got to be ready for it. Beasley dancing with it, kicks it out to Schroeder. Schroeder has it up top. Step back 3 over Bridges, well contested. In and out, can't get it to stay. Long rebound. Paul Reed able to get to it. Paul Reed has it in the mid-range. Falls down. And they call him out of bounds. A lot of contact between Paul Reed and Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson. And Paul Reed hit the floor pretty hard, and they just say, out of bounds, Paul Reed. Stay on your feet, brother. All right. All right. They get it into McBride. McBride's going to bring it down. They get it over to Bridges on the left wing. Bridges being guarded by Holland. Holland, a good defender for a rookie. Bridges coming to his left. Spinning to his right. Across the lane. Kicks it out to Payne. Catches. Pump fake. Sidestep. Right corner 3. Quick catch and fire. Knocked it down. Okay, Cam. Okay, thank you for the basket, Cam. I love it. I love it. No, they say a long 2 from Cam. Runs right into Campaign. And they call a charge on Ron Holland. Ron Holland all over the place right now. Might have to get him up out of the game, JB Bigstaff. Mark said very ticky-tack. Yeah, and then sometimes they let the contact go, like when Towns knocked over Paul Reed. So it's not very consistent so far, which has been the thing of the whole series so far. Just be consistent with your foul calls. When you're playing against a very physical team in Detroit, you're clearly going to get very physical back. So just some consistency so we know how the game is going to be a ref would be great. I think for them, I think they're okay. They haven't been too inconsistent, but there's been some inconsistencies that have been frustrating. McBride wide open for 3, can't get it to go. Towns an offensive rebound over Harris, backing him down in the paint, throws up a righty hook, can't get it to go. Robinson, a 2-handed slam putback, baby. Yes, sir. Big Mitch is in the game. He's here. Feel me. Feel me in the paint. Tobias Harris is down in a heap of pain right now, holding his face. Did he get poked in the eye or something? He's very hurt. 27-22, 9:50 to go. Game is taking a pause as the training staff comes out to check on Tobias Harris. He's still holding his head. I didn't see where he got hit. Was it an elbow? Did he fall down? Did he get poked in the eyes? He's got his eyes closed and he was holding his eyes. So I tend to think he got poked in the eyes, but I don't know. I don't know. Salad sandwich. Tobias Harris, a dark horse MVP candidate. Come on, brother. Hattie, what's up, Hattie? Slim Slam said, get rough, Mitch. He's doing it, man. He's doing it. Randy said, campaign is made for a game like this. For sure. For sure. Now that you say it, Randy, the more I think about it, you're absolutely right. This is definitely a campaign type of game. Just a random game where campaign comes in and he's like, you know what? It's campaign time. Let me knock down 4 threes. You're right. Gigi said, is it too much to ask for a 25-point lead? We could ask for it. I don't know if they'll be able to deliver, Gigi, but we could ask for it. I'm right there with you. I'm asking for it. I'm asking for it. Mark said, ticky-tack fouls favors us. It does. It does, because we have guys who are much better at the dark arts, as ESPN likes to label our players, much better at the dark arts of drawing fouls, even though every superstar player does it. We're much better at it. Okay, Hazy said, yikes, Duren raked his hand across Harris's face. I hope they showed the replay. I didn't see it at all. Jonathan Martinez says, is he crying? I don't know. We're in a commercial break right now. I guess when we come back, I'll let you know what's going on. Mark said to Baby Harris. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The Tobias Harris slander is in full effect here tonight. I've grown some respect for Tobias Harris. I will say. It's all fun and games. Make fun of him and whatnot. Yada, yada. Hopefully he's all right. It's not too serious. But I've personally grown some respect for Tobias Harris. I had no respect for him coming into the series. I was like, Tobias Harris, we just eliminated him last year when he was with the 76ers, and that dude was awful, invisible in that series. And then he's turned it up. So I got some respect. I've grown some respect for Tobias Harris here. He's played tough. He's played hard. He's scored when his team needed him to score. He's been a veteran leader on this young Detroit Pistons team. So I've grown some monicum of respect for Tobias Harris over the course of this series. Mark said, got zero sympathy for the enemy. They're still human beings, brother. They're still human beings. Gigi said, Duren wanted to poke Cat in the eyes, instead poked his boy. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. I got to see the replay, man. I got to see this replay. How are you guys watching the replay? You watching on MSG? MSG got the replays? You know TNT and the NBA, they got to get their ads in. All right, here we go. They're showing it now. We're back into it. Jalen Duren. Woo! Looked like the elbow came down into Tobias Harris's face. Oh, no, it was the hands. He did scratch him right in the face. Harris is going to remain in. That right eye of his is getting real red. So here we go. Schroeder's bringing it down. We're finally back into the game. Schroeder has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Coming to his left off of Beasley's screen. They show two. They get it over to Duren. Duren has it up top. Fakes the handoff. Hits Schroeder cutting back door. Kicks it out the Hardaway. Extra pass to Harris. Harris right corner three. Knocks it down. The eyesight's all right. He's not seeing double. He's all right. McBride has it up top. Big time shot for Tobias Harris, who just got back up from the slap in the face from his teammate. Bridges up top, dancing with it. Trying to get it to Towns. They get it to Towns in the high post on the left wing, being guarded by Harris. Towns looking for some cutters. Nobody open. He's going to take it upon himself. Puts up the righty hook. Too long, can't get it to go. Harris with the short rebound. Hands it off to Schroeder. Schroeder bringing it down right side of the court. Coming to his right off the Duren screen. Driving it down along the baseline. Pump fakes up top to Harris. Harris dancing with it. Crosses over to his left. Fall away jumper over Towns, and he splashes it. That may have woken up Tobias Harris. Hold on. Hold on. Tobias Harris, go back to laying on the floor with your holding your face. What's going on, Tobias? Did that wake you up, brother? Bridges driving it down. Mid-range fall-away jumper in the paint. Splashes it. Way to get to your shot, Mikhail. His first points of the game. Quick hit ahead to Beasley. And Mikhail Bridges has absolutely shut the water off from Malik Beasley. He came off, knocked down 2 threes. They put Bridges on him, and that's been enough. That's been enough. Hopefully we keep it that way. Schroeder has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Crossing over to his left, driving it down. Scoop layup with the left hand. A high off glass. Gets it to go over the contest of Deuce McBride and over Mitchell Robinson, who was coming over looking for a block shot. Tied at 29. Both teams going back and forth. A little over 8 minutes to go. McBride up top, dancing around the Robinson screen. Crossing over to his left in the middle of the lane. Scoop layup, high off glass with the left hand. Can't get it to go. But Mitchell Robinson right there for a two-handed putback slam. Yes, sir. He's been all over the court. I love to see it. Schroeder bringing it down. Campaign stepping up to guard him. Schroeder coming to his right, driving it down in the paint. Puts up the floater. In and out. Stays out. Duren able to grab the offensive rebound. Fighting for it. Kicks it out. Harris up top. Extra pass to Schroeder. Schroeder a left wing three. Can't get that one to go. Good box out by Robinson on Duren. Bridges comes in for the rebound. Mikhail bringing it down. Now over to Payne. Payne catches. Pump fakes. Coming to his right. Payne being guarded by Schroeder now. Quick crossover to his left. Stepping back. A pull-up three for Campaign. Don't like it. Came up short. Hardaway Jr. with the rebound. Here comes Hardaway. Hardaway gets it over to Harris. Harris extra pass to Schroeder. Schroeder on the right wing. Towns picks him up. Schroeder gets it over to Harris. Harris being guarded by Payne. Payne digging in defensively. Harris leaning in. Puts up the floater. Rattles that one in. Here comes Campaign bringing it down the other way. 7 minutes to go. Payne has it up top. And the Knicks and Campaign and the coaching staff, Tom Thibodeau, going to call a timeout. Want to talk some things over. Too toxic said we got to build some kind of cushion. Too much back and forth. Bit of back and forth almost all series long. No better represented than here tonight. Tied at 31, back and forth to start the second quarter. It's been like that pretty much all game long. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and neither team able to build any kind of lead. Any kind of lead. I think the largest lead of the game has been 4 or 5, something like that. Carl said, I love whenever we use the double big lineup with Mitch and Cat. I wish we could see it a little bit more often, especially in this series. I think it's a good lineup, particularly to use in this series. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't against the Boston Celtics. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I also love it, Carl. I love it. We've been calling for it for forever when Mitch came back. Mark said Harris is going to come out with a pirate patch, sniper style. Slim Slam said learning to win. Yeah, learning how the style in which this team is going to win. You got to love the fact that it's very reminiscent to last year's team where you just find ways to win. It's not pretty. It's not the way you would normally like to win. It feels like you're stealing games away from the opponent. But you know what? A win is a win, man. Whether it's pretty, ugly, doesn't matter. You chalk up a W up on the scoreboard and you get out of there. Gigi said, not going to lie, I know Tobias has talked about in a bad way. I believe he could be a good veteran on a winning team off the bench. I mean, he's been phenomenal. Like I said, I've grown a level of respect for Tobias Harris in this series. He's been phenomenal. And here he is, stepping up again. Got hit in the face, remained in the game, and is hooping. Has scored the last 6 points for his team. Taking it upon himself to keep his team into it. Or 7 points, I should say. Last 7 points. He hit a 3. 3 baskets in a row. Carl said, assault the like button for our push. I appreciate you, Carl. Reminding people to hit the like button, absolutely. If you're in the chat right now, if you're in the stream and you haven't hit the like button, you haven't liked the stream, please go ahead and do so. It is by far more than anything else you can do, other than hanging out with me and actually watching, is hit the like button. Let YouTube know this is a solid piece of content that more people should come in and hang out with. More people should see. The more you like it, the more YouTube will spread it out to more people. The more the algorithm will pick it up. We all love our YouTube algorithm, right? So the more you like it, the more YouTube will help spread it out to more people. And the more people we have in stream, the more people we have in chat. And the more people we have in chat, the more fun we tend to have. Kevin Patrick Hogan, what's up, Kev? Looking sharp? I appreciate you, Kev. I appreciate you. Mark said he cried it out. They're paying it to him now. The redness is starting to go away. So maybe he just needed to moisten up the eye sockets, brother. He just needed to moisten them up. Cade Cunningham checks back in. Jalen Brunson checks back in. The Knicks with their starting 5 unit back out there. They get it into Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Thompson. It looks like the Pistons also have their starting 5 unit back out there. So all 10 starters back out on the court. Brunson, quick crossover to his left on Harris on the mismatch. Scoop layup with the left hand, blows the layup. Come on, JB. That's a layup you make 10 times out of 10 in the regular season. Nice ball movement from the Pistons as they get out and running. Nice easy pass down low. Nice extra pass from Hardaway Jr. So All-Star Thompson get an easy two-handed dunk. Knicks got to get back on defense. Come on, fellas. Josh Hart bringing it down against Jalen Duren. Josh Hart gets it over to Towns on the right wing, being guarded by Harris. Towns swings through to his left, down the lane, step back, one-legged fall-away jumper. Hasn't hit a single one of those shots all season long. Why go to the one-legged step-back jumper? You haven't hit a single one of those all season long. A Dirk Nowitzki player, you are not, brother. Ball's lost down low. Cunningham tried to shovel it over to Duren. Ball knocked loose. Out of bounds off of the Pistons. Ball going back to the Knicks. Allergy starting to catch up with me here tonight, y'all. My apologies. Brunson coming to his right off a Josh Hart handoff. A sidestep three for JB. Comes up short on it, man. It's a rock fight out there, man. Both teams struggling to score overall. Cunningham has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. And they call a foul, I believe, on Brunson. Pushing and shoving with Thompson. I don't know why the Pistons just don't abuse Jalen Brunson with the All-Star Thompson matchup. I just put the ball in Thompson's hands and say, go attack Brunson. If you pick up a bunch of offensive fouls charging into him, we're cool with that. Ernest Cash, what's up, Ernest? I don't know why Detroit doesn't do that. I don't know what JB Big Step's doing, but Kevin Patrick Cozen said, Cat, go downhill. There's other ways to get him downhill other than just giving him the ball and telling him the ball handle. And the Knicks are just giving him the ball, which is, not great. Harris has it in the post against Anunoby. Backing him down. Has it at the foul line. Step back. Double clutch fall-away jumper off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Ball. High rebound. Knicks fighting for it. Bridges ends up with it. Bridges bringing it down. Putting his head down. Attacking. Scoop layup. Can't get it to go. Look like maybe a goaltend, but they say it's clean. Here comes Cunningham pushing it the other way. Hit ahead to Hardaway. Hardaway with a nice reverse layup. And they call the foul. Ay, ay, ay. Compounding another issue. Let me see the scoop layup from Bridges. Goaltend. It's a goaltend. It's a goaltend. The Knicks don't get it. Mark said clear goaltending. Very clear. It looked like it in real time, too, so I can't give the refs the benefit of the doubt. It was super close. It really wasn't. It really wasn't. Jimbo Dini. What's up, Jimbo? Cat needs to bank those shots off the backboard. He shoots most of them straight away. Trying to bank them in would not do him any much better. Stop going to that shot. You're 7 feet tall. You don't have to shoot a one-legged fall-away jumper. Anunoby has it up top, coming to his left. Harris switches onto him. Anunoby's dancing with it. Coming to his right, putting his head down, scoop lay with the right hand. Beautiful move from OG, my goodness. Nice, strong move from OG Anunoby. He's got 6 points. 3 for 7 from the field. Cunningham has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Spins to his right off a Duren screen. Pocket pass to Duren down low. Shovels it over to Thompson, and Thompson an easy two-handed slam. Pistons have gone to this action 100 times this series, and the Knicks still struggling to guard it. Josh Hart bringing it down, 38-33. Josh Hart has it on the left wing. Coming to his right off the town screen. Now over to Bridges, over to Anunoby. Catches, pump fakes, coming to his right. Blown past the defense, leans in, puts it up off glass, gets it to go. OG Anunoby being just a beast down low. A 6'8 demon. Home run pass to Cade Cunningham. Bridges is going to pick him up. He's going to Euro step down the lane. Gets swatted out of there by Bridges. Harris picks up the loose ball. Down low to Thompson. Thompson's going to go up with a two-handed slam. Come on, Knicks. Huge block from Mikal Bridges, and we can't take advantage on it. Brunson bringing it down. Pulls it all the way back out. Quick crossover to his left behind the back. Now coming to his right off a town screen. Cunningham is on him. A little over 4 minutes to go. And a foul call on Jalen Duren off ball. Refs are liberally letting the whistle fly. And both teams frustrated right now. Carl said, wow, it's obvious the Pistons will be getting the calls tonight because the refs feel like they owe them one rather than just calling a fair game. I think the whistle has favored the Pistons maybe slightly so far tonight, but I don't think it's been egregious at all. I really don't. I really don't. The Pistons have been on foul trouble tonight. That's Jalen Duren's third foul, and it's a silly loose ball foul. I didn't even see it, so I can't even comment on if it absolutely was a foul or not. Cunningham has 2, They get it into Towns on the left wing, being guarded by Harris. Faces up. Over to Josh Hart, cutting down the middle of the lane. Kicks it out Anunoby, right corner 3, lines it up. Okay, OG. We've been asking for it. I called it out to start the game. Some of you were also on my side. We're going to need a big night from OG Anunoby. He's hooping. 11 points for him so far here in the first half, his first 3 of the game. Cunningham has it up top as Anunoby's guarding him. Coming to his left off a Thompson screen. Inside pass to Thompson. Catches, pump fakes, puts it on the floor. Gets fouled by Josh Hart. Come on, Josh. No need to reach in there, Josh. No need to reach in there. You did a good job rotating over. He put it down on the floor. He was looking to kick it back out. You did your job, Josh. You did your job. No need to reach in there. Kevin Patrick Hogan said, go right at Duren. Duren, they pulled him out of the game. He's up out of there. He's got the 3 fouls. No need for him to pick up a 4th foul with 3.5 minutes to go here in the second. Thompson's at the foul line for 2 free throws as the Pistons are in the bonus, and he misses a free throw. We love missed free throws from our opponents. Trying to get the missed free throws that Jalen Brunson missed earlier in the game back. Trying to get him back. George Jones said, ball don't lie. No, it does not. No, it does not. As he misses both of them, baby. He misses both of them. I love it. I love missed free throws from our opponents. Jalen Brunson bringing it down. Coming to us right off a double stagger screen from Towns and Anunoby. Brunson's going to put his head down, attack, gets tripped up. 3 fouls on Cade Cunningham. 3 fouls on Duren, 3 fouls on Cade Cunningham. DCL Love said, go at Cade. That's what Jalen Brunson saw right there. Put his head down and attacked. Put his head down and attacked. That's 3 fouls on Cunningham. Brunson's going back to the foul line. I guess they called it in the act of shooting because I don't think the Knicks are in the bonus. No, they're not. It's no free throws. Excuse me. No free throws for the Knicks. Side out of bounds. Knicks are not in the bonus. So it was a foul on the floor. They get it into Towns in the post. Left wing. Backing down Harris in the paint. Goes in. Draws the foul. And one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he and Harris are getting into it. Come on, Towns. Don't pick up a tech. Don't pick up a tech. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Too big, too strong, too talented. Every time. Every time. I'm too big, I'm too tall, I'm too talented. You can't guard me. Put your head down. Be a big man. Jalen Duren is out of the game. They got no center in there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tobias Harris been talking all series long. Get it back out. Get it back out. Knock down this free throw now. Give us the lead back. I'm shortchanging the Pistons yet again. It's tied at 40. 3:18 to go exactly. Towns knocks me down too. Way to knock down that free throw, big dog. I love when we knock down our free throws. Cade Cunningham's going to remain in the game. He's bringing it down. Cunningham has it up top. Crosses over to his left on Anunoby, driving it down in the lane. Scoop with the left hand. Gets it to go. Tough move from Cade Cunningham. Here comes Mikal Bridges bringing it down the other way. Bridges inside to Anunoby, being guarded by Cunningham, driving it down in the paint. Muscles it out. Gets blocked by Thompson. Kicks it out. Towns wide open straight away. Knock me down, Carl Towns. Knock me down, big dog. Yes, sir. On fire. Hooping it up. Schroeder crosses over to his left on Bridges. Scoop Lab gets it to go quick. Quick, fast move from Dennis Schroeder. My goodness. Frank, what's up, Frank? Carl said, I love when Cat gets feisty. He's definitely getting feisty right now. They get it into Towns. Towns spins off of Harris. Down low. Goes up. A lot of contact. No foul call. Towns looking at the refs. Here comes Thompson bringing it down the other way. Leaves it off for Schroeder. Schroeder being picked up by Brunson. Jab step. Pump fake. Puts it up over Brunson. Knocks it down. Dennis Schroeder. Gotta get back on defense, fellas. Now tied. No, not tied. Now they break the tie. 47-44. Brunson has it on the right wing being guarded by Dennis Schroeder. And I think they call a foul on Dennis Schroeder. They're calling hand checking here tonight. They've been hand checking all series long. There's been hand checking all series long. The officials have just allowed, they just reinstated hand checking. Hand checking has not been allowed in like 20 years. The officials were just like, hey, you know what? You're allowed to hand check again here in this series. And tonight they're calling the hand checking fouls. Towns has it in the post being guarded by Harris. And they call the foul on Harris. A late whistle. A late whistle. And Harris is saying use the challenge. Let's see if they use it. Tobias Harris is signaling to the bench to use the challenge. See if they use it. Towns is going to be at the foul line because the Knicks are in the bonus. They're not going to use it. They're going to elect to not use it. Maybe JB Bickerstaff has learned his lesson about using challenges early in the game. DCO Love said poor refs can't win. See, that's why I disagreed earlier. I forget who said it, but that's why I disagreed earlier about the whistle going the Pistons' way. I don't think it has. I think both teams have a legitimate gripe. I think it's been somewhat inconsistent. There's been some contact allowed on rim attacks, but then at the same time, a lot of ticky-tack fouls that they're calling that, especially out on the perimeter. So I think both teams have a legitimate right to be frustrated, which probably means that it's a perfectly fine officiated game. Right? It's probably what it means. Towns is at the foul line. He knocks down the first free throw. Thank you, Towns. And he misses the second one. Come on, brother. We need all the points we can get right now. 47-45. Thompson bringing it down. Towns is going to pick him up. Thompson hands it off to Harris. Harris being chased by Hart. Coming to his right. Towns slips out the guard up. Excuse me. Towns on the right wing. Quick crossover to his left. Kicks it out. Beasley a deep three. Brunson, you got to get out there. Off the back rim. Long rebound. Hardaway ran off the line. Sidestep all the way long two over Anunoby. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Thompson. And they call a foul on the Knicks. Thompson's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Is that 3 fouls on Josh Hart there? Or is that only 2 now? That's 3 fouls on Josh Hart. Or maybe it's a foul on Bridges? Let's see. Either way. Josh Hart with 3, Bridges with 2. So, yeah, that is the foul on Josh Hart. 3rd foul on him. Thompson misses another free throw, baby. Trying to get the missed free throws back. Both sides missing free throws now. AB said, why can't we get the easy team like Cleveland? Because you got to be a 1 seed for that. That's what happened. And Thompson misses 2, baby. I love it. 4 missed free throws for All-Star Thompson in a row. I love it. I absolutely adore it. Anunoby has it on the left wing, being guarded by Harris. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Schroeder. Schroeder's defending them well. All series long. Brunson coming to his right. Driving it down. Step back. Foul line, fall away jumper for JB. A go-to shot. He knocks it down. Yeah, you knew that was going in. There was no question about that one. That one was absolutely going in. Schroeder bringing it down. That's Jalen Brunson's first field goal made all game long. He's now 1 for 5. They get it over to Harris. Harris shovels it back to Schroeder. Anunoby steps out to guard him on a switch. Out to Beasley. Try to run Beasley off the line. He hands it back off to Schroeder. Schroeder's going to go at Josh Hart. Quick crossover to his left, down the lane. Loses the ball in the air. Brunson picks it up. Pass fake. He's going to bring it down. Full head of steam. Coming all the way. Euro step down the lane. Scoop with the right hand. Gets chased down, blocked by Thompson. Josh Hart saves the loose ball. And Towns with a nice layup with the left hand. Whew. Here we go. 38 seconds to go. Hardaway's going to bring it down. Knicks with a 2-point lead. Hardaway a pull-up 3, trying to go 2 for 1. Airballs it. Almost airballs it. Out of bounds. Going to go back to the Knicks with 30 seconds to go. Fred said, I think there's going to be a low-scoring game. I mean, neither team has cracked 50 points yet, so for sure. For sure. Gigi said, what's up with Bridges getting cooked by Schroeder? Schroeder's quick, man. Schroeder's quick. He can get you. He can get you. If you're not down in the stance, he can get you with a quick crossover. I think Bridges has been fantastic so far tonight, defensively. Maybe not fantastic. He's been very good defensively. Josh Hart's going to bring it down. He's going to walk it down. There's about a 7-second difference between game clock and shot clock, so the Pistons may have another opportunity for an offensive possession here. Josh Hart up top, 20 seconds to go. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson's going to drive it down against Paul Reed, puts it above glass, can't get it to go, but they call the foul on Paul Reed. It's going to send Brunson to the foul line with 16 seconds to go. Justice's dad said, up at the half is huge with the refs being terrible. I don't think the refs have been terrible. I don't think they've been terrible. I'm going to push back on it. I don't think they've been terrible, personally. Justice's dad said, 100 will probably win it again. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of been the story of the playoffs. Brunson's 1 for 7, by the way, right? We were talking about Cade Cunningham being, 1 for 6? Cade is now 2 for 8. Brunson misses another free throw. I'm going to lose it on you, JB. I'm going to lose it on you, big dog. It's a closeout game. You should have came out with the cape on. Ellie, what's up, Ellie? Michael Brown, what's up, Michael? Cade Cunningham, 2 for 8 from the floor for 4 points. 3 turnovers, 3 fouls, 2 assists. Brunson does knock down the second free throw. So it's 50-47. Jalen Brunson on the other end, 1 for 7 from the floor, 4 for 7 from the foul line, 6 points, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 fouls. Both starting point guards who have been pretty damn incredible in this series, struggling here tonight. They call a foul on Mitchell Robinson on the made free throw. And Mitch over there flexing on the sideline. He's like, I guess I'm just too big, too strong, man. I'm just too strong, pushing these dudes around. It's easy for me sometimes. So Hardaway's at the foul line, knocks down the first free throw. Let me see the replay on it. Oh, yeah, with the off arm, hit Hardaway in the face. All right, I guess. Yeah, all right, I guess. Hit him with the off arm, I guess. Mark said, how's that a foul? I don't know, Mark. I don't know. Look, man, he had made contact to the face, so I guess, but I don't know. It's kind of a play on to me in a playoff game. It's kind of a play on. I don't know if these refs are ready for prime time. Some of the ticky-tack fouls they've called. Hardaway knocks down both free throws. So it's a one-point game, 16 seconds to go. The Knicks are going to have the final possession. Brunson bringing it down. Thompson guarding him. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Thompson. Coming to his left off an Anunoby screen. Now coming back to his right. They show two. Pass fake. Steps through. Tries to get the inside pass to Anunoby. Turns it over. Thompson. 3/4 court chuck. Hit the shot clock. Out of bounds. And that's going to be the end of our first half, y'all. 1-point lead. 50-49. Both these teams going back and forth. Very difficult to build a lead for either side right now. Very difficult. Very difficult. Both teams simultaneously playing well, but also struggling. I guess the best way you could say is both teams' star player struggling, star point guard struggling, which generally means it's going to be a very ugly game, right? Because obviously the point guard is oftentimes the most important player on the court, setting everybody up, making sure we get into our offense. Cunningham has been bad. Brunson has been bad. And it's equated to a very ugly game. Now, the Knicks have far more talent. They should be able to pull this one out. So, Mark said Pacers, Bucks in overtime. Bucks 112, Indy 111. All right, let's go to the box scores immediately. I'll shut up. I'll shut up then, Mark. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. You're saying, shut up, Sheffy. Go to the box scores already. Go around the league. Check out this Bucks-Pacers game. Looks like the Bucks are going to be able to pull this one out. 47 seconds to go. They're up by 6. Up by 6. 47.5 seconds to go. It's 3-1, isn't it? This series? It is 3-1. Indiana won the last game. Dame, unfortunately, went down with the Achilles rupture, so he's done. He's done. Career might be over. He might come back as like a veteran dude off the bench, but his career might be over, man. Milwaukee, they're not going to go down without a fight. They're going to go down swinging. Kyle Kuzma sent to the bench because that man is not good at basketball whatsoever. They threw Kevin Porter, Gary Trent Jr., and Bobby Portis into the starting lineup. Gary Trent Jr., 12 for 24, 8 for 16 from 3. He's found the range. He's actually their leading scorer tonight. Doc Rivers has finally went to the very creative adjustment of simply playing your 5 best players all at the same time here in the playoffs. Finally benching Kyle Kuzma, even benching Brook Lopez, who's been almost a complete non-factor in this series. He's played 8 minutes tonight. Yeah, it might be time for Brook Lopez. Might be time for him. Jericho Sims has played more than Brook Lopez tonight. Kind of unplayable in this series with how fast the Pacers play. He finally realized that. Shout out to Doc Rivers. He said, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out playing my 5 best players. Giannis, Portis, Trent Jr., Kevin Porter Jr., and A.J. Green. A.J. Green with 6 threes, Gary Trent Jr. with 8 threes. It's crazy what happens when you put spacing around Giannis. It's crazy. It's crazy. Giannis with 30, 20, and 13 with 2 steals and 2 blocks. He does have the 7 turnovers and 5 fouls. But that man, 30, 20, and 13. He is going down swinging, y'all. Swinging. Namar, what's up, Namar? Fred said, Knicks are making me nervous. Something is wrong. Nothing wrong, man. This has been the series. It's been all 4 games so far. Right? It would be naive for us to expect Game 5 to be any different. Namar said, hopefully the Magic can beat the Celtics tonight. Hopefully. I'm right there with you, Namar. Hopefully. Hattie said, I want our boys to be champions and go all the way. But if they make it to round 3 and meet the Cavs and go home, I'll be happy because the idea is to be better than the year before. I mean, just because you make it to round 3 doesn't mean that you are better than last year. The idea is to show on the court that you're better than you were last year. And playing the Pistons tough in a second-round matchup but still losing to them would show that. I mean, it's tough to say because obviously last year's team was just ripe with injuries all over the place. So, tough to say. Looks like the Bucks are going to pull it out, 118-111, up 7. I guess we'll go back to it. Let's look at the Knicks box score. 8:30. This game should be tipping off by now. It's 8:50. Why is this game not tipping off right now? All right, let's look at we'll start with the Pacers, I guess. I mean, the Pistons, I guess. Harris and Thompson with 10 each, leading them in scoring. Dennis Schroeder off the bench with 9. Malik Beasley knocked down 2 threes. He's got 6. Ron Holland, been rough for Ron Holland. Not gonna lie. Rough 4-minute stretch from him. Paul Reed off the bench. It's been rough for him as well. He does have 4 steals. Mitch got to hold on to that ball, big dog. Just handing it over. So Paul Reed, Jalen Duren. Paul Reed has been so bad that Jalen Duren's a plus 13. Jalen Duren has been fantastic tonight. 3 points, 5 boards, 2 assists. He gave Town some issues to start the game. Hardaway, 0 for 4 from 3, so that's nice to see. Overall, they're 5 of 18 from 3-point range. The Knicks are 3 for 12. 3-point shooting continues to be an issue in this series. Excuse me, hold on, y'all. Let me blow my nose again. I'm dying over here. These allergies are getting to me tonight, man. Oof. 3-point shooting is what I was looking at. They're 5 for 18. They've hit 2 more threes than the Knicks. They've taken 6 more threes. So they're getting the shots up. Malik Beasley's come out firing. He's 2 for 4. Dennis Schroeder's 1 for 3. Even Ron Holland took a 3. Tim Hardaway's 0 for 4. So the Knicks catching a little bit of a break with Hardaway being off tonight. Thompson's being 4 for 6. Not great. Not great for the Knicks to have All-Star Thompson play well. Right? You want that man in foul trouble. He has 0 fouls. Smart play from All-Star Thompson. Backing up from 3. Backing up in terms of guarding Brunson and just deciding, I'm just going to stay in front of him and make it difficult for him, and that's clearly worked for him. Very much so. Duren with only 3 points and 5 rebounds with 2 assists and a block. Plus 13. He was probably the best player on the court. Him and Harris were the best players on the court for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham has been rough tonight. 4 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 3 fouls. But if we go over to the Knicks side, Jalen Brunson not much better at all. Brunson 1 for 7 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3, 4 for 7 from the foul line. 6 points, 4 assists. He's gone to the foul line for 7 free throw attempts. He's missed 3 of them. Come on, dog. Cunningham hasn't gone to the foul line. Got to put your head down, get to the basket, Cade. That is always the next step for when players hit that next level, is finding out ways to get to the foul line. Bridges, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. A nice, beautiful highlight play block that did not lead to anything because the Knicks couldn't get to the loose ball. Excuse me again, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm dying over here. Just as Dad said, Halliburton and 1. All right, let's do this. Let me do this. Do this. I'll put this over here. Keep an eye on it. Oh, it's a 1-point game. Oh, snap. 17 seconds to go in overtime. All right, we're gonna leave that on. Matter of fact, I might be able to bring it up on the stream over here, and I'll let you guys know how that game ends. Right? See if I can get to it. Let me see if I can get to it. Let's see if I can get to it. I can get to it. Here we are. Let me lower that. There we go. Here we are. Pacers are going to inbound it, and they got the ball back. How did they get the ball back? Oh, no, Bucks have the ball. And they turn it over. No, they call a foul. Or 5-second call? Timeout? I think they call a timeout. All right. Yak, what's up, Yak? Now we play better and put the game away when we go back to big. The double big lineup, you mean? Double big lineup worked out pretty well. Mitchell Robinson tonight, 7 points, 9 rebounds in the first half with a block. 2 turnovers, though, is not what I want to see from our center who barely touches the ball. Don't want to see this number from Big Mitch. This number is disgusting. It's absolutely horrendous. But 7 points for him off the bench with 9 rebounds is exactly the kind of performance you want from your big man off the bench. He played 11 minutes in that first half. McBride also played 11 minutes. He, again, just like the previous game, made his first shot of the game and felt like, okay, cool. McBride, you got a nice, easy mid-range jumper to go down. Can you extend that out to the three-point range, like the way we know you can? Hasn't hit another shot after that. 2 points. Did have a nice steal. Cool, man. Cool. Campaign even hit a long 2. Wish he could have got that toe behind the line, but 2-point shot. At least our bench has scored. 11 points off the bench for the Knicks. 17 points off the bench for the Pistons. But 11 points off the bench, I'll take it. That's a win for the Knicks. They don't get much off the bench at all. It's a win for the Knicks. Anunoby and Karl-Anthony Towns, I thought were spectacular offensively in the first half. Carried the team in a similar fashion to the way Tobias Harris and All-Star Thompson kind of carried them offensively. In terms of and Jalen Duren, in terms of getting drop-off passes and easy dunks. Bridges with only the 2 points. He's only taken 4 shots. Josh Hart's 4 for 7. He did hit a 3. 9 points, 5 boards, 4 assists. A steal and 2 blocks for Josh Hart with 2 turnovers and 3 fouls. You want to talk about filling up the stat sheet? Look at this man's box score. 2 offensive rebounds, 3 defensive rebounds for 5 total rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls. He's a +4 in the game. Josh Hart, oh my goodness, Tyrese Halliburton scored. And the Pacers are up 1. 1.3 to go on the clock. Milwaukee does not have a timeout. This game's over. Oh my goodness, Indiana's going to send Milwaukee home. They were up. Easily a 3/4 quarter heave. Doesn't get it to go, obviously. How did that happen? Milwaukee, how did you fold at the end there? Let me rewind it. Don't tell me they couldn't get it in bounds. They throw it in the backcourt to Kevin Porter Jr. Get it over to Green. Green out to Gary Harris. And Gary Harris just loses it out of bounds? Catch the ball, Gary Harris. Oh my goodness, Gary Harris. You just didn't catch the ball. You let it go between your legs. And Halliburton's going to bring it down. I guess he gets the layup here. Coming to his left. Halliburton dancing with it. Crosses over to his right on Giannis. All the way to the basket. School over the red. Crossed over on Giannis and got a layup at the basket. You got to give the Pacers their props there. Milwaukee didn't have any timeouts remaining. All you had to do was catch the ball, Gary Harris. Gary Harris absolutely cost the Pacers the game here. My goodness. Gary Harris, brother, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? I got to give Halliburton some praise, too. You know I don't like Halliburton, but you got to give Halliburton his praise. Crossed over on Giannis, got the righty layup to go. Didn't settle for a jump shot. A lot of guys would have settled for the jump shot there. My goodness. What an absolute fold by Milwaukee, huh? Lionel Mona said Giannis to the Knicks next season. Would have loved that, but it's not happening. Nick Yak said, our bench is shooting 50%. I mean, that's nice. I mean, Robinson's 3 for 6. They're not shooting 50% because McBride's 1 for 4. Overall, they're what? 4, 5 for 12. They're 5 for 12. They're under 50%. Yak. I mean, they're close to 50, about 50, but McBride is just, well, man, what are we doing? Gigi said, not going to lie, Indy low-key looking good. Happy we're not playing Indiana. I'm going to be brutally honest. I'd rather play Boston than play Indiana. I would. I think the Knicks would beat Indiana for sure. I just don't want to play them again. Get me out of there. Let's go up against the best, and let's see how we match up against the best in the playoffs. That's what I want to see. I'd rather see that. Slim Slam said we got Indy's number. I will say this. Indiana has looked fantastic the second half of the year. So, Indiana versus Cleveland is going to be a fun series. We're going to have to do a couple of those games. An actual fun series. Hopefully that goes at least 6 or 7, man. He said, yeah, can't stand Indiana. Hate Indiana. Absolutely despise them. You got to give them their props. Good team. Very good team. And, you know, one thing I will point out about the Knicks box score, I like that everybody has scored. Every single player that has played has at least contributed some points, right? Gigi said, who are we giving up for Giannis? It would be some kind of trade. You either trade Towns for Giannis and kind of a straight-up trade, and then you just move whatever money in order to make sense. Or you trade like Anunoby and Bridges, and then you include whatever picks you have left, which is like nothing, which is why Giannis is not coming to the Knicks. Nick Yak said, Detroit would beat Indiana. I think that's a tough series. I do think that's a tough series. I think that's 6 or 7 games. Yeah. I think these 3 teams are kind of floating around each other. I think the Knicks are the best, but it's not a far drop-off to get to Indiana, and then it's not a far drop-off again to get to Detroit. Fred said, who the Knicks should get in the offseason? Those are offseason questions, Fred. We went through it towards the end of the regular season. We kind of just went through the free agency list and who was available and whatnot. Not a whole lot of people available that the Knicks will be able to acquire. So we'll see. We will see. They don't have a lot of avenues for trades, but obviously they can get very creative in ways that I can't predict. I can't know off the top of my head. I don't know. Jose NYC, what's up, Jose? On FanDuel, said Hart plus Mitchell plus 2 first-round picks. I don't know if I take an opinion from FanDuel seriously about trades, Jose. I'm just saying. FanDuel, dog. Namar said, do you think the Timberwolves close tomorrow and Lakers lose? I hope so. I don't really care for that series as much as other people do. I think it's fine. But the Lakers are clearly a very flawed team. They got no center. They're playing Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes sucks at basketball. He's the Kyle Kuzma of centers. So they'll be a much better team next year. They use their assets to put an actual basketball team together. So Yak said closeout game and talking about next season. Kind of brushing it off, Yak. Just kind of brushing it off. Those are off-season questions. Like I always say, we will tackle those questions when it's time to tackle those questions. Right, we'll talk about free agents when the season is over. We'll talk about the draft when it's draft time. We'll talk about trades when the Knicks are eliminated. We'll talk about coaching changes when the season ends. And we will talk about the Boston Celtics when the Knicks close out this game tonight and we start playing the Boston. Or until the Boston Celtics also close out their series, by the way. Not a guarantee they make it to the next round, although it's very likely. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Bridges has it up top, being guarded by Hardaway. Bridges gets it over to Brunson on the left wing, being guarded by Thompson. Coming to his left, goes under the basket, kicks it out to Towns. A tough pass. Towns able to save it. Shot clock winding down. He's going to have to fire a D3. High arcing 3. Hit the side of the backboard, doesn't hit the rim. And a shot clock violation to start the second half for the Knicks is not what you want to see. Pistons will bring it down. Thompson bringing it down. Thompson gets it over to Duren. Duren being guarded by Towns. Spinning to his left. Gets it out to Cunningham on the left wing. And they call out of bounds on Cade Cunningham, who was stepping on the sidelines. Anunoby not making it easy for him. Another turnover for the Pistons. That's 10 turnovers for them. 9 turnovers for the Knicks. High turnover number for the Knicks is usually not something to be relied upon. Brunson bringing it down against Thompson. Brunson coming to his left. And they call a foul on All-Star Thompson, bumping Brunson. Trying to slide with him. His first foul. The Knicks will inbound it. Knicks still with a 1-point lead. Neither side have scored yet. 50-49 still. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Thompson. Brunson coming to his left. Dancing with it against Thompson. Crosses over to his right. Step back, fall away, long 2 for Brunson. Off the side of the rim, can't get it to go. Here comes Cunningham pushing it the other way. Throws a lob pass to Thompson, who beat Brunson down the court and just elevates over him because he's a much bigger player. Take it out to Brunson. Brunson driving to his right. Ball poke loose. Brunson picks it back up. Kicks out to Anunoby. Anunoby on the left wing for a 3. Line me up, OG Anunoby. Nice pass from Brunson. Nice catch and shot and relocation from Anunoby to set them feet. Cunningham has it up top, dancing around a Hardaway screen. Hardaway lines up a right wing three, comes up short, bounces on the rim a couple of times, can't get it to go. And they call a foul on Josh Hart. That's 4 fouls on Josh Hart. I got to see the replay on this. Does Josh Hart grab him in some way? Because Josh Hart was the guy who hit the floor fighting for the rebound. They get it into Cunningham. They're going to keep Josh Hart out there with the 4 fouls. Cunningham crosses over to his left off the Durn screen. Pocket pass to Durn. Down the lane. Kicks it out. Last second. Hardaway wide open on the right wing for a 3. And finally knocks one down. Gets the 3 points right back for the Pistons. Bridges bringing it down. Jalen Durn has been spectacular with his decision-making, especially on the short roll tonight. All series long, to be honest. Bridges gets it over to Towns. Towns up top, being guarded by Harris. Towns driving to his left, putting his head down, attacking. A lot of contact. Kicks it out. Bridges, left corner 3, line me up. Comes up short, can't get it to go. Durn with the rebound. And Anunoby holding his left foot. Hardaway's hurting. I think they call the foul on Anunoby. Hardaway hit the floor hard. He's still down. George Rodriguez, what's up, George? We'll win in the night, you know we will. And a back and forth affair. Knicks in 5. I've said it from the beginning. Victor Marquez, the refs are trying hard to make it Game 6. I don't know how that's a foul on Anunoby. He's literally on the floor trying to put his shoe on, and Hardaway just runs over him. I don't know how that's a foul. It's just a kind of a play on. They call a foul, I think, on Towns. Cunningham gets an and one floater to go down. All right. A lot of tick-attack fouls being called now. Very tight. All right, that's a whole lot of nothing to me. But Cunningham gets the benefit of the doubt. He's going to the foul line for one more. Come on, man. Come on. What are we doing here? Karl-Anthony Towns has 3 fouls now. Josh Hart with 4. All right, here we go. Brunson bringing it down against Thompson. Hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby off the right wing, attacking Cunningham. And gets stripped by Cunningham. It's a loose ball, and then they call a foul on Anunoby. And I think that's the 3rd foul on Anunoby. GG, Brunson definitely sold tonight. See y'all in Detroit. Brother, it's 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Wait for the man to put the Superman cape on again. You go miss 4th quarter Brunson. Inside pass to Thompson, who gets another easy dunk off the same action that Detroit has killed the Knicks with all series long. And I've been shortchanging the Pistons the whole time here. I'm not upgrading score at all. My apologies. 59-53. Terrible play from the Knicks to start the 3rd quarter. Letting the refs get into them a little bit. Josh Hart arguing with the refs. Towns arguing with the refs. Come on, y'all. And Anunoby getting a little frustrated with the refs. The Knicks in a ton of foul trouble so far. Everybody on the Knicks has 2 or more fouls. 2 for Bridges. 2 for Anunoby. 3 for Towns. 2 for Brunson. 4 for Josh Hart off the bench. Actually, everybody on the Knicks outside of McBride has a foul. 2 for Robinson, 1 for Payne. Overall, the Knicks have committed 16 personal fouls. Pistons have committed 14. They're also hacking and whacking away. A lot of touchy-touch fouls being called. Durn with 3, Cunningham with 3. 1 for Thompson, 2 for Harris. 2 for Holland, 2 for Schroeder. DCL upset 5 fouls in 3 minutes. Hey, man, I was pushing back on the ref's agenda, but it's not looking good for me. I'll tell you that. It's not looking good for me. Both teams have gone back and forth all game long. We'll see how this third quarter of doom, which it kind of has been all series long for the Knicks, the third quarter has not been kind to them all that much. So they're going to have to kind of buck the trend a little bit and have at least a solid third quarter here so that they don't have to play hero game in the fourth. This is a rough basketball game. It's definitely a rock fight. I'll tell you that. It's definitely a rock fight. Oh, I had the timer taken the whole time. My apologies. Mike said Knicks are not taking this game seriously. I think they are taking it seriously, but I think they are very frustrated and annoyed with the officiating, which you can be. You can be. They're calling it tight. Should be able to take advantage of that. K. Hazy said, the refs have been doing this every third quarter of this series. Yeah, the third quarter has been a very weirdly officiated quarter all series long. And very much so in particular the last game and then again here tonight. A lot of ticky-tack fouls, but the Knicks are hacking and whacking away, man. They are absolutely hacking and whacking away. Angel A1 Jerome, what's up, Angel? ECO Love said, stick to the storyline, Chef. I'm calling it as I see it, man. I'm calling it as I see it. I would not lie to y'all. I would not make up an agenda and stick to it if I don't feel like it's definitely going on. Blow my nose again, y'all. These allergies are killing me tonight. Here we go. We're back into it. 9 minutes to go here in the third. I let my timer run way too far. Gigi said 8-0 run by Detroit, down 6. Better score in this possession. At least get a good shot, man. At least get a good shot. Brunson coming to his left off a couple of screens. Pistons are absolutely locking in defensively. They're feeling themselves right now. They have the momentum. Bridges on the right wing. Coming to his left off a Josh Hart screen. Driving it down. Step back, fall away 2 for Bridges. Comes up short on it. Loose ball. Josh Hart fighting for it. Cade Cunningham ends up with it. Cade will bring it down now. Cunningham up top, coming to it right off a screen. Anunoby sticking with him. Tries to shovel it off to Thompson. Thompson being picked up by Josh Hart. Thompson gets it over to Harris. Harris being guarded by Brunson. Has it at the foul line in the post. Brunson fighting, but Harris has the obvious size advantage. Puts up a mid-range jumper, can't get it to go. Josh Hart fighting for it. It's a loose ball. Bridges ends up with it. Bridges will bring it down. Hit ahead to Josh Hart. He's going to put his head down, attack Duren. Leans in, scoop layup with the right hand. Gets it to go. Tough layup for Josh Hart. Went right into Jalen Duren's chest. A little over 8 minutes to go here in the third. Cunningham bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his left off the Duren screen, driving it down. This is an action that's worked well for them all series long. Anunoby fouls Cunningham from behind. That's 3 fouls on OG now. Michael Rogers, what's up, Michael? We can't be playing like this expecting to beat Boston. We will worry about Boston, Michael, when we get to Boston, brother. We got business to take care of here tonight. Can't be thinking ahead when you got Detroit steering you down up by 5 right now with Cunningham at the line for one more, and the Knicks, almost all players in their Knicks starting 5 in foul trouble to some degree. Cunningham misses the second, split the pair of free throws. Bridges picks up yet another rebound. Bridges helping out on the glass. Bridges now up to 4 boards. Okay. Josh Hart on the right wing. Coming to his left. Over to Bridges, over to Brunson. Brunson in the left corner. Pump fakes, driving it down. Euro steps, puts up the floater. Gets blocked by Cunningham. It's a loose ball. Brunson picks it back up. Floater off glass. Gets it to go. The second field goal made by Brunson. All right. He got one to go down. Maybe that's a sign for good things. Harris pushing it the other way. Has it on the left wing. Josh Hart switches onto him. Josh Hart with the 4 fouls. Can't pick up 5. Josh can't pick up 5. They get it over to Duren. Hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham snaking it back to his left side. At the foul line. Pump fakes. Hands it off to Harris. Harris Picked up by Anunoby, hands it off to Hardaway. Hardaway coming to his left, back out to Harris. Harris catches, pump fakes, driving to his right, in the mid-range, leaning in again. Fall away baseline jumper, comes up short. Towns with the rebound. Quick outlet to Josh Hart. Josh Hart pushing it the other way, over to Anunoby. Anunoby on the right wing, steps back, kicks it out. Bridges, passes it out to Brunson. Brunson in the left corner, 3 in transition. Can't get that one to go. Anunoby knocks the ball loose. Thompson picks it up. Thompson out and running, putting his head down, kicks it out Hardaway, wide open on the right wing in transition for a 3 off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Home run out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart's got 2 men to beat. Up against Thompson, puts the layup off glass. Can't get it to go. A lot of contact, no foul call. Josh Hart's wondering where his call is at. Cunningham pushing it the other way. And they call a technical foul on the Knicks. As the Knicks were frustrated that there wasn't a carry or a travel violation on Cade Cunningham, who looked like he picked up his dribble and then re-dribbled it. So Cunningham's at the foul line for one more, for the technical free throw. Just missed one. Knocked this one down, though. But these refs have been rough. Some of their whistles here in the third quarter. And the Knicks are getting frustrated with it. And the Knicks, Brunson yelling and screaming at the ref. That's where the technical came from. Cunningham has it up top, crossing over to his left, driving it down, throws the lob. A bad pass from Cunningham. Duren ended up with it, but he couldn't get the dunk to go down. Duren ends up with it, gets it over to Harris. Harris gets the lefty layup to go. A lot of contact with him and Towns. Towns lucky to not pick up a foul there. Refs give him a break there. Bridges bringing it down, over to Towns. Towns has it up top, coming to his right. Hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby dancing around a Town screen. Coming to his left, kicks it out. Josh Hart, wide open left wing 3. I don't think that's going in. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. I didn't like his foot placement on that one. Here comes Thompson bringing it down. And another whistle. And a timeout by Detroit. 6-point lead for them, 63-57, 6:15 to go. The Pistons call a timeout. Carlos said, I told you about the officiating tonight. It's clearly biased. I still kind of disagree with it, Carl. I still kind of disagree with it. The Knicks have been hacking and whacking away. There's definitely been a ton of missed calls that could have gone against the Pistons. But I don't think it's been overly biased. Maybe slightly biased, sure. But you had to expect that. But I don't think it's been overly biased. I don't. I think maybe slightly biased, maybe. But you're always going to feel like the refs are slightly biased in some way. Right? In some way. Brunson and Bridges a combined 3 for 16 from the field. But as long as we get to the fourth quarter and it's a close game, man, I'll trust Captain Clutch. But it's been a rough Jalen Brunson game. For sure a rough Jalen Brunson game. Both offensively and defensively. We know the defense isn't necessarily going to be there from Brunson. It has been a rough offensive game from him. Something you don't normally say during the playoffs for JB. But 2 for 11 from the floor, 0 for 3 from three-point range. Got to find some way to still impact the game positively. 8 points, 5 assists. He's still doing his passing game. He's got 3 turnovers, which is not normal for JB. He's a low turnover player. But Towns, 11 points, has yet to score so far here through the 6 minutes in the third quarter. Need Towns to get going at least a little bit. Play through Towns in the post. Run pick and roll with him. Something. Bridges, 1 for 6 from the field. Need him to pick it up. Need some help scoring here. Cade Cunningham, still 3 for 9. He's also struggling from the floor, but he's not forcing in the same way Brunson is, but he does have 4 turnovers for him. Jalen Duren has been a monster. He's a plus 20 somehow in a 6-point game. Pretty crazy. He's got 8 boards, 5 assists. I mean, this man's on triple-double watch at this point. Jeez Louise. Knicks got to lock in there. I would like to see some substitutions from Tom Thibodeau here halfway through the third quarter. I don't necessarily love the energy from the Knicks, and considering the foul situation, it might be smarter for Tom Thibodeau to bring guys in a little bit earlier in the third. He tends to play his guys majority of the third quarter. He should adjust that here tonight, considering the way the game has gone and how physical it's been. Get McBride in, or Payne, or Mitchell Robinson, who had a very good first half. Get him in a little bit earlier here in the third quarter. Maryland Tinsley, what's up, Maryland? Bird, if I said maybe the ankle bugging JB. I'm sure the ankle has been bugging Jalen Brunson the whole playoffs. So tonight should be no different than the other nights. Here we go, back into it. Carlos said, agreed, I think Brunson is banged up. He for sure is. But 2 for 11 is 2 for 11, man. Like, what do you want to give me? You want to give him a pass for tonight? No, man, you got to hoop. You got to hoop. Here we go. Cunningham has it up top. We're back into it. Cunningham being guarded by Anunoby. 6-point deficit for the Knicks. Cunningham has it on the right wing. Driving it down against Bridges. Kicks it out to Harris. Harris lines up a 3. Catch and shoot. Knocks it down. A 9-point deficit is opened up here for the Knicks here in the Garden. Brunson bringing it down. Thompson applying some full court pressure here. Brunson gets it over to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson driving to his left. Behind the back. Coming to his right. Takes it out to Josh Hart. Hands it back off to Brunson. Brunson swings through to his left. Driving it down in the paint. Puts up a one-legged floater. Can't get it to go. And they call a foul on Thompson. Brunson's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Weird advice said, put in Pacom. We just like his name. Also, Beauchamp. I do love Pacom's name. My man Dadier. Pacom Dadier. Russell Field, the JB will get hot when we need it most. I mean, that's what history says. That's what JB has done literally the whole season and his whole career, and especially during his Knicks tenure. So I would expect that. But not having to use that would be nice. Would be nice. Brunson knocks down the first free throw. Avy said, can you believe that if the Knicks actually lose this game, even I thought they had a chance to win this tonight? Brother, it's halfway through the third quarter. You have a little faith, AP. Brother, take the diapers off. Put your big boy pants on, man. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Cunningham bringing it down, being guarded by Anunoby. Brunson knocked down both free throws. Thank you for knocking down your free throws. The bare minimum. Cunningham coming to his right of a screen, throws a lob to Thompson, and the Knicks continue to get absolutely dominated in pick and roll coverage. Tibbs, brother, you got to see something and adjust something. Tell these guys to do something different, my man. Jeez Louise. Brunson coming to his right, the handoff from Bridges. Cunningham switches onto him. Brunson's looking to dance. Coming to his left, down the lane. Throws a lob into Bridges, and Bridges couldn't handle it. Turns it over. Here comes Thompson bringing it down the other way. Coming to his left off the screen. Crossing over to his right down the lane, and they call a foul on the Knicks. And free throws for the Pistons. Knicks are over the limit. Point differential in the third quarters. First 4 games, a minus 7.3 for the Knicks. Tonight so far has been a minus 10. The third quarter of doom has been the case all series long. My goodness, Knicks. Thompson misses another free throw. That's 5 in a row for All-Star Thompson. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it. I love it, All-Star Thompson. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Thank you for that. Towns goes to the bench. Robinson comes in. Thompson finally knocks one down. Under 5 to go. Brunson bringing it down against Thompson. And they call a foul on All-Star Thompson. Trying to guard Brunson full court. 10-point deficit for the Knicks, 69-59. 3 fouls on All-Star Thompson. I believe he had 0 fouls at halftime, so he's picked up 3 fouls here in the third quarter. They get it into Robinson. Robinson hands it off to Brunson. Brunson crosses over to his right, driving it down in the lane, catches, pump fakes, gets caught in the air, leaves it off for Josh Hart. Josh Hart reverse layup, gets it to go, and he's saying he got hit on the head. You gave Cade Cunningham that same foul, and Josh Hart doesn't get it. Come on, refs. Cunningham coming to his left off of a Thompson screen, spinning, gets it over to Thompson, middle of the lane, goes up against Robinson, can't get it to go, and they call a foul on Big Mitch, sending All-Star Thompson back to the foul line. DJ Punchy said, been a struggle. For sure, for sure. Jose said it's too early to be talking about losing. Seriously, come on. Some people got the diapers on, Jose. Some people not wearing their big boy pants. Thompson's at the foul line for 2 free throws. Mark said too much complaining. It's always the issue with the Knicks. Knicks are very much a complaining team. Although every NBA team is. Let's be real. Let's be real. Every NBA team loves to complain. But when the Knicks complain, it definitely gets them out of their rhythm. For sure. And you can see that tonight can be a very frustrating night for the Knicks. So Thompson knocks down both free throws. Back to a 10-point game. 71-61. 4:20 to go. Brunson has it on the left wing. Thompson guarding him. He's going to pull it out to the half court. Coming to his left. Breaks the double team. Josh Hart gets it in the paint. Nice drop-off pass from Brunson. But Jalen Duren recovers and gets the chase down block on Josh Hart, but knocks it out of bounds. It'll remain with possession will remain with the Knicks. Great block by Jalen Duren. Josh Hart got to use that pump fake. JA3, what's up, Jay? DCL Love said, has the Knicks gotten any calls this quarter? They've gotten some. They've gotten some. McBride checks in for Bridges. Brunson gets it out to Robinson. Hands it off to Brunson. Shot clock winding down. Schroeder's in. He's guarding Brunson. Brunson's going to have to chuck it up. Brunson steps through, chucks it up with the shot clock winding down, and he rattles it in somehow. Okay, the toughest shot of the night for JB, and that's the one that goes down, because of course it does. Okay, JB, the captain. Put the cape on, brother. Put the cape on. That got some energy back in the crowd. Cunningham coming to his left. A pull-up 3 from him. He's looking to quiet them. In and out, can't get it to go. Ball knocked loose. McBride able to pick it up. Good fight between McBride and Mitchell Robinson. And they hand it off to Mitch. Mitch scoop layup with the right hand. Can't get the layup to go, but they call a foul on Jalen Duren. Dennis Schroeder flopped in the backcourt, took a dive. He don't got the same level of acting as Jalen Brunson does, so he doesn't get the call. Dennis Schroeder. Listen, man, Pistons fans, brother, you can't complain about JB when you got Dennis Schroeder diving all over the court. Come on, man. Carl said, how many points have we scored in the third? Let me tell you right now, big dog. So far, we have 15 points so far here in this third quarter. We have 14. The box score, oh, no, we don't. It's 71-64, so I guess Robinson's going to hit this next one. He misses the first one. The ESPN box score says 71-65. So the Knicks will be down 6. They've scored 15 points so far in the third quarter. Well, after Robinson makes this free throw, it'll be 15. Robinson does knock down the second one. Thank you for telling me the future, ESPN. Thank you. .330 to go. 6-point game. Cunningham has it up top. Anunoby steps out to guard him. Cunningham trying to dance around a Beasley screen. They're trying to use Brunson in the action. Cunningham's just going to have to go one-on-one against Anunoby. Puts it up. Gets blocked by Robinson. It's a loose ball. Josh Hart gets it. Now he's bringing it down the other way. Josh Hart stops. Shoves it out to Anunoby. Anunoby, quick crossover to his right. Driving it down. Euro steps to his left. Puts up the floater. Gets the floater to go down over Paul Reed, baby. 4-point game. 3 minutes to go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Schroeder has it on the left wing. Quick crossover to his left on Brunson. Driving down. Step back. Fall away baseline jumper. Comes up short. High bounce. Anunoby rips down a rebound. And OG will bring it down, baby. Gets it over to Brunson. And they foul Mitchell Robinson going to the hack-a-Mitch. Big Mitch, knock down your free throws, big dog. If you hit both of these free throws, I'm hitting the lights. I don't care. When Mitchell Robinson hits 2 free throws, I hit the lights. Come on, Big Mitch. They said you can't be on the court because you can't hit your free throws. Knock down both free throws. Knock them down on them, big dog. They talking down in your name. Knock them down, big dog. Come on, Big Money. Come on, Big Mitch. Come on. Wiggle it out, Big Mitch. Wiggle it out. Flex them shoulders. Sit your feet. Spin that ball. Spin that ball, brother. Come on. I'll shoot him with you. I'll shoot him with you, Big Mitch. Come on, yeah. Oh, man, I got to put air in this ball. Put the first one up. In and out. Come on, Mitch. Come on, man. I'm going to put the ball back. You missed the first one. Come on, Mitch. Towns is at the foul line getting ready to check back in. Come on, Big Mitch. I'm disappointed in you, brother. I needed that first free throw to go down. At least knock down this next one, please. Yes, sir. Perfect second free throw. A perfect second free throw. I'll take it. I'll take it. Cunningham bringing it down. Anunoby's guarding him. Cunningham coming to his right. Anunoby steps out to guard him. Great defense from OG to keep him out on the perimeter. Kicks it out. Beasley, a left wing three. Too long, can't get it to go. Robinson knocks the rebound loose. Josh Hart picks it up. Josh Hart bringing it down. Cross the lane. Euro steps. Scoop lay with the right hand. Got it to go, baby. Josh Hart. Yes, sir. The chaos engine. Making things happen tonight. He's been all over the court. Back to a one-point game. Like I said, take your binkies out of your mouth. Take the diapers off. Put your big boy pants off. It's playoff time. Come on, man. Raymond Vasquez, and that was funny. Chevy tried to dribble the ball with no air. It had no air, man. It had not a single ounce of air. Which ball in here has air? I got 4 basketballs, no air. No air. Oh, this one got air. This one got air. No air in that one. This one, I should have grabbed this one over here. Big Mitch at the foul line. I'm going to shoot him next time with you, big dog. I'm going to shoot him next time with you, all right? I got you. I got you. I'm going to leave you right there. I'm going to leave the ball right there. Jay said Josh Hart just doing what he can do till JB and Cat show up. Cat has not scored in this quarter. He's barely touched the face, so I don't like it. I don't like it. Mark said slapped across the hands too, no whistle. Josh Hart not getting any whistles tonight. He rarely gets whistles because he's a very physical player. He goes right into the defender, but still. Justice's dad said Mitch double watch. What does he got, like 9 and 10? Big Mitch off the bench. 9 points, 9 rebounds. Yes, sir. Double watch with 2 blocks. With 2 blocks, by the way. 15 for Josh Hart, our leading scorer. 16 for Anunoby. 11 for Towns. 13 for Brunson. Only 2 for Bridges. Come on, Bridges. Need you to step up. Need you to step up, brother. Just like you did the other night. Like you did the other night. When we needed you most, you stepped up. So I'm going to need it again. I'm going to need it again. Cunningham bringing it down. Good fight from I had the timer ticking the whole time. I got 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. Schroeder has it up top. Being guarded by McBride. Coming to his right. Stopping. Taking it out. Beasley in the right corner. They show 2. Over to Paul Reed. Almost loses it. Picks it back up out to Schroeder. Schroeder coming to his right after Paul Reed screen. Over to Paul Reed. Robinson gets his hand there. Comes up with the steal. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart driving down. Tries to throw the lob to Dennis Schroeder with the steal back. Here comes Schroeder pushing it the other way. Over to Beasley. Beasley driving it down against Brunson. Scoop lay with the right hand. Gets it to go. Come on, Josh. The chaos engine. Come on, Josh. Needed that lob to Big Mitch. I think the roof would have exploded off of MSG there. Brunson bringing it down. He has it up top, being guarded by Schroeder. Crossing over to his right up the Robinson screen. Gets caught in the air. Leaves it off for Robinson. Robinson with the pass fake. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart driving it down. Throws the lob to Robinson. Robinson goes up. Throw it on his head, Big Mitch. On his head, Big Mitch. Beautiful pass from Josh Hart. He found him this time. Rewarded him that time. Cade Cunningham bringing it down on the right wing. Coming to his left. Josh Hart picks him up off the switch. They show 2. Pass fake. Kicks it out to Beasley. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham out to the half-court line being guarded by Hart. Hart with the 4 fouls, remember. Coming to his left. Brunson steps up to guard him. Out to Beasley. Beasley. They run him off the line. Down the lane. Puts up a floater. Over Anunoby. Gets it to go for Malik Beasley. He's been fantastic off the bench here tonight. A true 6th man. He's been almost non-existent the whole game, the whole series, except in game 1. Tonight, he's showing up. Josh Hart gets it over to Brunson. Brunson up top. In and out move. Brunson crosses over to his right up the Robinson screen. Cross-court pass to Josh Hart. Extra pass to Anunoby. Bullet pass inside the Robinson. Robinson was not expecting it. OG and Robinson don't have that kind of chemistry. They kick it out to Beasley on the right wing for a 3. Comes up short on it. McBride able to pick up the rebound. Yes, sir. McBride shot out of a cannon. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart's going to slow it down. Smart move from Josh. Smart move. Get it over to McBride. Up top to Anunoby. Now over to Brunson. 3-point lead for Detroit, 75-72. Brunson saying, get out of the way, Big Mitch. I'm going to go one-on-one against Dennis here. Shot clock winding down to 5. Driving it down. Beautiful hesitation move. Tries to force the pass inside the Robinson. A turnover. Forcing it too much to Big Mitch. Now it's a 3-on-1. They shovel it over to Schroeder. Shoves it back to Cunningham. And a great foul from Deuce McBride to send Cade Cunningham to the foul line for 2 free throws. Save the layup. Trying to force it too much inside to Big Mitch. Mark said, not a good decision from JB. I agree. Not a good decision from Anunoby previously, too. Tried to throw a bullet pass inside the Robinson. Robinson is not that level of inside presence. He's not looking for the ball. He's not, Towns comes in for Robinson. He's there for defense, man. He's there for defense. GG said 3 consecutive turnovers looking for Mitch. Why? I don't know why you're looking for Mitch so hard. Right? He is down there getting position for rebounding. Especially when it's not a wide open pass. Forcing it too much down there. Forcing it. Cunningham knocks down both free throws. Brunson bringing it down against Dennis Schroeder. Shot clock is off. 15 seconds on the game clock. Knicks should have final possession here to end the quarter. Brunson has it up top. Brunson gets it over to Bridges, over to Towns, back to Bridges. Bridges driving to his right against Cade Cunningham. Stops, turns, fall away baseline jumper. Rattles it in. All right, Bridges. All right. Way to show up, brother. Way to show up. Hit ahead to Beasley. Quick catch and fire as a heave. Way off over the top of the backboard, and that's going to be the end of our third quarter. It's a 3-point game. Could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. They lost the quarter by 4. Not the worst thing in the world. 28 points to 24 points in the third quarter there. Knicks lose it by 4. It was a tied second quarter, and they won the first quarter by 1. So obviously, that equates to a 3-point lead for Detroit. Fourth quarter time is Jalen Brunson time, so hopefully, Mark said fourth quarter has to be ours. Obviously, it has to be. We got to win it by at least 5 points in order to, at least 4 points to win the game, obviously, right? So here we go. Should be the last 12 minutes of Detroit's season. Relic of the Soul said, we're about to move it around space and pace him. Let's go. I need Towns, who did not score in that third quarter. He's still stuck on 11 points to show up. I need Brunson, who's been off all night, who's stuck on 13 points to go off. I need Josh Hart to keep doing Josh Hart things. 15, 7 and 5 for Josh. Mitchell Robinson, 11 points, 9 boards, a steal and 2 blocks. I need McBride to continue to play some solid defense, but also maybe make some shots. Maybe, possibly, hopefully, maybe. As for the Pistons, let's go through it together. Right? Where are we struggling most against the Pistons? Tobias Harris is 6 for 11. I think covering him overall, he's 3 for 4 from three-point range, so there's that. Hardaway Jr. is 1 for 7. Beasley's 2 for 7. He hit his first 2 of the game, missed his next 5. The Knicks catching a bit of a break there. Overall, they're 7 for 26 from 3, and the Knicks are still 5 for 18. Still trailing them in three-point makes. Overall, they have 10 turnovers to our 11. They're actually winning the turnover battle. We've taken 68 shots to their 66. Taking 2 more shots than them somehow. Maybe it's the rebounding. Offensive rebounding, they have 9. We have 13. Definitely the offensive rebounding. We got double-figure scoring from 5 players, not including Mikal Bridges. Mitchell Robinson actually has chipped in 11 points tonight. Cool. You don't normally expect that, but he's got 11. 11 points, 9 boards, 2 blocks, a steal. Solid minutes off the bench for Big Mitch. We were forcing it too much to him. Got to be able to play smarter. That's a chemistry thing. Obviously, missed majority of the season. That's a chemistry thing. He does not have the chemistry with Anunoby. Doesn't have the chemistry with Bridges. They were forcing it a little bit too much to him down there. But Brunson, Brunson should have some monicum of chemistry with Mitchell Robinson, but that's just the lack of familiarity of being able to play with him all year. But then you got to know better. I'm not going to force it down low to Big Mitch. That's not his role. That's not something he's ever been good at. He's catching it in traffic in the paint like that and finishing. So why you're looking for him, I don't know. It's not a good idea. Never really worked out. Not why he's in the game. A lot of unforced errors there from the Knicks in that third quarter. But with all that being said, they walk into the fourth quarter down by 3. Oops. My bad, y'all. My bad. Got to do this first. Guys, did you know during the Magic Celtics game that we did, I put the highlights of the Knicks game on so we could watch it together and go through some stuff? And immediately after the game, they demonetized the stream. They said, yeah, you can't make no more money from that. Anyway, that's why you can't show anything. That's why you can't show it. Then YouTube would immediately come and get you. Cunningham has it up top, dancing with it against Bridges, spinning to his right, driving it down. All the way baseline jumper, comes up short. Great defense from Bridges there. Robinson and Towns both start the second half here, and McBride goes all the way with an easy layup. Why am I put my game over here? I will never know. I meant to put the box score over here. But here we go. Schroeder has it on the right wing, driving it down, kicks it out to Beasley. Beasley catches it on the run, coming to his right, across the lane, tough floater, well short, Durnin off in the rebound, in the paint, kicks it out. Schroeder, left corner, pump fake, goes along the baseline, puts up the floater, gets that one to go. Campaign bringing it down the other way. The Knicks come out with Campaign, Deuce McBride, Mikal Bridges, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Mitchell Robinson. They get it over to Towns in the high post on the left wing. Actually has it out by the three-point line. Pump fakes, driving to his left. One-legged floater along the baseline. Can't get it to go. Duran knocks the rebound out. Bridges able to grab it. Kicks it out to McBride. A right corner three. Off balance. Can't get it to go. Come on, Deuce. You're killing us with these shots, brother. You got to get him to go down. Cunningham putting his head down, attacking. Gets blocked by McBride at the basket. A lot of contact, no foul call. Towns picks up the rebound. Here comes Campaign. Campaign slowing it down. Smart move, Campaign. Let me get it back to Towns. Let me get it back to the big man. Keep going to work, Towns. Keep going to work. Driving him down. Backing him down. Backing him. There you go. You're bigger and stronger. Drop step. Can't get it to go, but they call a foul on Harris. There you go. There you go. AP said, Milwaukee is out. You know what that means. Time to watch out for trade rumors. Rock and Leon better be on those phones. I'm sure they've been on the phones this entire time, brother. Tobias Harris forces the Detroit coaching staff to use their challenge here. Interesting use of the challenge. Interesting. Was that Tobias Harris's like fourth foul or something? That was only his third foul. Again, with JB Bickerstaff, I don't know why you use it there. Unless they're seeing something I'm not. I definitely saw Tobias Harris grab the jersey of Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns on the drop step definitely delivered a Shaq elbow. We'll see what the refs come out with. It's hard to say one way or the other because the refs sometimes just decide to just be like, nah, actually, you know what? That's marginal contact. And you know what? That one's a foul. So, I don't know anymore. Gigi said Detroit winning the challenge, Cat elbowed Harris. But Harris was grabbing the jersey and fouling Cat before the drop step. The grabbing of the jersey came before the elbow. And it's not like he followed through with the elbow. He just drop stepped. It's a normal basketball move. Now, he did deliver an elbow. So if they decide to call the elbow, I get that is a foul. But Tobias Harris was indeed grabbing the jersey of Karl-Anthony Towns. If anything, it should be a foul on the floor, not a foul on the shot attempt. DCL Love said, win or lose, bad challenge. If they win it, it ends up being a good challenge because you get a second challenge back. This challenge, whether it's good or bad, will be determined whether or not they win it. If they lose it, it's a terrible challenge. Horrific challenge. It's a risky challenge. Why challenge it? It's only Harris's third foul. Mark said they'll reverse it because of course they will. I'm with you, Mark. I'm with you on that one. If they reverse it, I might have to come over to your sides about how biased the officials have been all night. I pushed back against it, obviously, all night. But if they reverse this, I'm with you guys. I'm with you. Russell Field said, twin Nick Towers. They got Mitch and Towns out there. Mitch has played well tonight. He's played well overall. He's obviously had some mistakes, some turnovers that have been silly. But Gigi said unsuccessful. I'm not there yet, Gigi. I'm not there yet. Like I said, he grabbed the jersey. So I would expect it. I would expect it to be unsuccessful. Robin, Pacers, and Cavs, absolutely. It's a series we're going to have to watch. We haven't watched too many series. We watched one game in the playoffs outside of the Knicks live on stream. And that was last night. Was it last night? No, it was 2 nights ago. We watched Orlando play Unsuccessful challenges. Tobias Harris is grabbing the jersey of Karl-Anthony Towns. Another horrific challenge from JB Bickerstaff. Just absolutely horrific. You know you're grabbing the jersey. How do you tell your coach? And a technical on JB Bickerstaff. Oh my goodness, 3 free throws for the Knicks. Tie this game up at 79, Knicks. Come on. You got this. You got this. Tie this game up, y'all. 3 free throws for the Knicks. Towns at the foul line for the technical. Knock me down, big dog. He's got 2 more coming from the foul. Lamar said hopefully they don't reverse it. They did not. They did not. GM, what's up, GM? Cat is brutal down low under the cup. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I wish they would go to that just a little bit more often. You don't want to spam it too often, but force the Pistons to have to adjust. Towns knocks down the second free throw. He's got 1 more coming. Yes, sir. Tie me up at 79, brother. Tie me up at 79. Sean Collins, what's up, Sean? To be fair, every player doesn't foul in the league, Sheffy. I know, but how do you go to your coach and, like, no, challenge that when you got a handful of jersey? You had a handful of Karl-Anthony Towns' jersey. How do you tell your coach you have to challenge that when you know you got a handful of jersey? I don't get that. I don't. Schroeder has it up top at the Karl-Anthony Towns knocked down all 3 free throws because, of course, he does. Love it. Harris has it on the right wing, hands it off to Beasley. Beasley coming to his right along the baseline. Gets caught in the air. Almost throws it away. He does throw it away. McBride picks it up. Hit ahead to Bridges. Bridges a pull-up 3. I don't like that shot. But he knocked me down, baby. Yes, sir. That's a no. Yes! That's a no shot. Okay, it went in. No, they call it a long 2. Get your toe behind the line. 81-79. Schroeder down the lane. Lefty layup gets it to go. Robinson gets it into Campaign. Tied at 81. Campaign has it up top. Campaign gets it over to Bridges. Bridges has it up top, being guarded by Hardaway. Coming to his right, driving it down, putting his head down, kicks it out. McBride, pump fakes, coming to his left. In the mid-range, crosses back over to his right. All the way mid-range jumper, in and out, can't get it to stay. Fight for the rebound. Beasley ends up with it. Home run pass to Schroeder. Schroeder bringing it down, has it on the right wing. Over to Harris in transition for a 3. Off the back rim. Towns snatches the rebound, gets it over to McBride. McBride has it up top over to Towns. Towns catches, puts it up. He's feeling it. Can't get that one to go. Harris snatches a rebound. Don't like that shot from Towns. I know he can make it, but I don't like it. Schroeder bringing it down, coming to it right up the Harris screen. Pulling it back out. Robinson switches onto him. Schroeder's going to look to attack. Jab step. Puts up the straightaway 3 over Robinson. Can't get that one to go. Good defense, Big Mitch. Good defense. Keep him out on the perimeter, big dog. Home run pass to Robinson. A terrible pass. Why are we throwing home run 3/4 court passes to Mitchell Robinson? McHale. That's a lack of chemistry and familiarity between Bridges and Robinson. You don't throw that pass, Bridges. Robinson is not catching that, and even if he does, what is he doing with it? Harris down the lane, draws the foul on Towns. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Towns got the worst end of it as he got maybe looked like elbowed in the jaw. GM said, wonderful broadcasting, sir. I appreciate you, GM. I appreciate you, brother. GG said, why? Is Mitch Shaq or something that they're running the offense through him? They're not running the offense through him, but they're definitely trying to force some passes on the interior to him. And it's like, that's not him, man. That's not even his role. Who is telling you to throw these passes? And it hasn't just been one player. That Mark says Bridges dumb. That's a dumb Bridges pass. He's had 2 of them, I think, trying to force it inside the Mitch. Anunoby had one. Brunson had one, and you would think that Brunson would know better than that because he's played with Mitch before. It's been multiple players trying to force the ball down low to Mitch, and like, yes, Mitch needs to, make or catch them or be more of a threat and all those things. We can blame Mitch for that. He's a limited offensive player. We know this. But we know this. Why force it? Why force it? These are things we know. He is not the offensive player that you can throw the ball down to every now and again. And why are we doing this in the regular season? It's crazy. Harris knocks down the first free throw. Oh, did they miss? They checked the Bridges shot. And it was a 3. Bridges did get his toe behind the line. So it's 82-82. And Tobias Harris will have the one more free throw coming. Harris knocks down both free throws. 83-82. McBride will bring it down. McBride has it up top, being guarded by Beasley. Get it over to Towns. Towns up top, being guarded by Harris. Gets it out to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Hardaway. Driving it down. Baseline fall-away jumper for Bridges. Gets fouled by Hardaway. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Way to be aggressive. Way to be aggressive. Kiana Bryan, what's up, Kiana? It's okay. We got this. We're good. We're good. Everything's calm. We know we're a fourth quarter team. We know we got the 2 most clutch players in the game on the team. So we're going to be all right all around. Russell Fields said, tide is turning. Go Knicks. Yes, sir. B. Will. What's up, B. Will? Bridges misses a free throw. Come on, Mikhail. We can't be missing free throws tonight. Too many missed free throws from our guys. B. Will said they got to lock in. This is a critical stretch. Got to close out the series here, man. Got to close it out. Cade Cunningham checks back in for Tim Hardaway. Anunoby's going to check in and match the minutes. Going to check in for Deuce. Deuce McBride, another inconsistent game from Deuce where he's good defensively, but he is rough offensively, man. Bridges, at least knock this one down and tie the game up, brother. Come on. Knock it down. Bridges does knock down the second free throw. Thank you. Tied at 83 at least. Cade Cunningham bringing it down. Cade has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left off the Harris screen. Out to Harris. Harris catches. Pump fakes. Blows by Towns. Throws the lob inside to Dern. And Dern lays it up and in. And they call a foul. It was a collision under the basket. Somebody got bumped into. Dern got taken out of the air by accident. Both players on the floor hurting. Robinson holding his head. Dern just trying to catch his breath. He took a hard fall. Both players took a hard fall. Both players trying to catch their breath now. Robinson gets up off the floor. Dern's still down. Let's see the replay. Harris pump fakes, drive past Towns in the paint, throws the lob inside to Dern. Gets ran into by Harris. Robinson falls down and then falls into Dern's landing space and takes him out of the air. Just a whole lot of big old bodies down low in the paint, man. That's 6'8", 6'9" Tobias Harris. That's 7'1" Mitchell Robinson. That's 7' tall Karl Anthony Towns. That's 6'11" Jalen Dern. A bunch of big dudes around the rim, man. Slim Slammer said, rough series. I got the timer ticking. My bad. 8 minutes to go. MBM said, apply the Knick pressure. Garden's got to get into it. They got to get active. Got to close this game out, Knicks. Got to close this game out. Come on. Robin said, feel bad for the Bucks and Dame. And my team, the Heat, too. Come on. You didn't even put up a fight, Robin. The Heat didn't even put up a fight. You got embarrassed. You got smoked off the court. Come on. Mr. Freckles. What's popping, my guy? Duran missed it. He did get the layup to go, though, by the way. My goodness. I didn't even give him the credit for that. Duran did get the layup to go. It was an and one free throw, and he missed it. So 85-83. Bridges has it up top, coming to his left off a Town screen. Blown by the defense in the lane. Little fall-away jumper in the paint. Gets it to go down. There you go, Mikhail. Get to your open spot, knock your shot down. Cunningham on the left wing, bringing it down. Bridges going to pick him up. Cunningham backing him down, using his size and his strength. Fall-away jumper gets fouled by Towns. Come on, Towns. 5 fouls on Karl Anthony Towns. Come on, dog. We didn't need you there. We didn't need you there. It's a fall-away jumper, well contested. If he makes it, he makes it. Come on, Towns. Does he get armed? Does he get hand? Either way, we're not going to use the challenge there. So Cunningham is at the foul line for 2 free throws. That's 5 fouls on Karl Anthony Towns. That could swing the game right there. Could absolutely swing the game right there. Towns to the bench, Josh Hart in. We got Robinson, Anunoby, Hart, Bridges, and Brunson back in. All right. Cunningham knocks down both free throws. 87-85, 7:30 to go. Brunson bringing it down against Thompson, who's also checked back in, matching the minutes between those two players. Robinson has it in the high post, hands it off to Bridges. Bridges dancing around the Robinson screen, coming to his left, snaking it back to his right. In the paint, catches, pump fakes, tries to kick it out to Josh Hart, stolen by Harris. Bad possession there from the Knicks. Cade Cunningham, full head of steam, lobs it down low. And they call an offensive foul on Cunningham, who ran into Brunson. Called it late, but they called it. Thompson got the layup to go, but they called the charge on Cunningham. So the Knicks saved 2 points there. Got the benefit of the call, because I don't know if that was a charge, but they got the benefit of the doubt there. So Brunson bringing it down against Thompson here. Brunson coming to his right off a Bridges screen. Hesitation move, half spin, coming to his left, spin, fall away foul line jumper. Gets the foul and one over Thompson. And Thompson is incredulous. He's saying he didn't foul him, he didn't touch him. But Bickerstaff used the challenge already. He doesn't have one to use it there. Brunson going to the foul line for one more. It's fourth quarter time. It's Captain Clutch time, y'all. It's Captain Clutch time. Don't make me put the cape on, because I'll do it. Angel said, now is the time. Let's go Knicks. Yes, sir. It's clutch time. It's clutch time. Here we go. Here we go. MVP chance in the garden for JB. It's go time. That's 4 fouls on Thompson. Brunson with the and one free throw coming. Knock me down, JB. Thank you. 88-87. Under 7 minutes to go. Cunningham has it up top. Running the pick and roll with Duren. Coming to his right up the screen. Bridges trying to chase. Pocket pass to Duren. Duren loses it. Still a loose ball. Thompson able to pick it up. Now he's going to look to attack. Going up against Robinson. And they call a foul on Big Mitch. And Big Mitch is upset. DCL loves to score. My score off. 88-87, is it not? Knicks have a 1-point lead? Yeah, Knicks have a 1-point lead. See the replay here. Oh, they're not going to show the foul. Great broadcasting, TNC. Great broadcasting. Thompson's at the foul line. He's missed a bunch tonight. Gets a nice friendly rollsy at the front of the rim, but gets it to drop down there. Got one more coming. Tied at 88. Mark said Mitch's hands are killing us. Yeah, he should have had that steal there, for sure. For sure. Tied at 88. I got you, Ken Neal. I got you. I fixed it. Thompson misses the second free throw. Josh Hart knocks the rebound over to Robinson, and here comes Jalen Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Robinson and Towns both with 5 fouls so far. Oh, yay. Brunson dancing with it. Crossing over to his right, driving it down, got some space, step back, fall away long 2. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. A long rebound, Brunson knocks it loose. Beasley picks it up. Now he's off and running. 1-on-1 against Josh Hart. Leaning in, goes up, scoop lay with the right hand, gets blocked. Loose ball, Brunson picks it up. Josh Hart and Brunson are off pushing the other way. Slow it down, don't force it. Brunson has it on the right wing. Cunningham picks him up. Brunson's going to pull it out. I think he likes this matchup. I will say that. He's telling everybody to clear out, I got this. Brunson has it up top, dancing with it against Beasley. Spinning, coming to his left. Step back, fall away jumper over Beasley. In and out, halfway down, can't get it to stay. Here comes Cunningham, pushing it the other way, 1-on-1 against Brunson. Scoop lay with the right hand, gets it to go. Tough move from Cade Cunningham. Brunson bringing it down now. Brunson has it on the left wing, being guarded by Cunningham. Under 6 to go. We're past the halfway point. Brunson up top, dancing with it against Cunningham. Hesitation move, driving to his left, in the lane. Scoop floater, can't get it to go. Robinson, an offensive rebound, gets the putback and one. You better wrap me up because I'm too big and I'm too strong. And one offensive rebound from Mitchell Robinson. Knock down your free throw. If Mitchell Robinson hits this one free throw, I'm hitting the goddamn lights. I've been waiting all night, Big Mitch, to hit the lights. Come on, Big Mitch. Knock down this free throw. Knock down this free throw. I'm hitting the lights, Big Mitch. Come on, knock down the free throw. I'm hitting the lights. I got you. Hold on. We at the foul line, Big Mitch. I got you. Yeah. Go through the form, big dog. Go through the form. Come on. What's your free throw form, big dog? I don't even know. Yeah, go ahead. Fix the shorts. Pull them up. Do what you got to do. All right, he got the ball. Big deep breath. Stay with it on your side. I got you. 1, 2, 3. He comes up short on it. Come on, Big Mitch. I was right there with you. Come on. Cunningham bringing it down off the missed free throw. Cunningham has it up top being guarded by Bridges. Dancing with it. Coming to his left off the screen. Brunson is out on the switch. Draws the foul. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Michael Rogers said he's hitting this one. I thought he was, man. I thought he was going to hit it. I was right there with him. I was sending him my energy, my vibes. So Cade's going to the foul line for 2 free throws here. Foul on Brunson. Susan said this is going to come down to the wire, as they all have. Timeout from the Knicks. Cunningham knocked down the first free throw. When we come back from this timeout, he'll have another free throw coming. Got 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. This could be the last 5 minutes of the Detroit Pistons seasons as the Knicks are up 3-1 in the series. They could end it here in the Garden. We've been waiting for it. It's been goddamn over 20 years. Chi said Tibbs needs to bring Cat back ASAP. The issue, Chi, is Cat got 5 fouls too. Cat and Robinson both with the 5 fouls. I'd rather have Towns for the last 3 minutes of the game than put him in now. And, if he picks up a silly foul, then kind of stuck. I would consider bringing in the double big lineup. I would maybe take Bridges out or something. I would consider bringing in the double big lineup. Victor Marquez and Mitchell Robinson's like Shaq, not good with when it comes to free throws. Most big men aren't. Most big men are very unreliable at the foul line. Hold on, y'all. One more second. I don't want to be blowing my nose in your ear or in your face either. I got to step off camera. Justice's dad said Huck getting in. I think Tom Thibodeau would go to Precious Achiuwa over Huck 40. I don't think Tom Thibodeau would put a rookie center in that situation with the season on the line. I don't think he would do that. Keanu Bryan said, leave the floor like it is Tom Thibodeau is doing his great job. Great work tonight, Tom. Leave the floor like it is. Tom Thibodeau is doing his job. Great work tonight, Tom. My bad. I misread that, Keanu Bryan. My bad. I think Tom Thibodeau has done a fine job in this series. I think he's done a perfectly fine job in the series. I think he's done majority good. I think he's done a couple things I very much disagree with. But he's done a good job. I will give him that. He's done a good job. Nobody with over 20 points. Thompson has 20 points, funnily enough. All-Star Thompson with 20 points. But nobody on the Knicks has 20 points. Robinson with 13. Josh Hart with 15. Brunson with 16. Towns with 14. Anunoby with 16. Bridges with 10. The Knicks have 6 players in double figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in double figures for the Pistons. Hardaway with 8. Duren with 5. 23 minutes tonight for Big Mitch, 19 for Deuce. All right, get back into it. Miss a free throw, Cade. Missed a free throw, brother. Overall, the free throw shooting. 23 for 32 for the Pistons, 16 for 25 for the Knicks. The Knicks have missed 9 free throws tonight. 9. Pistons have also missed 9 free throws, by the way. Cunningham rattles in, and it stays in for Cade Cunningham in his second free throw. So a 2-point lead for the Pistons here. Brunson bringing it down, being guarded by Thompson. Brunson has it up top. Spinning off of Thompson. Harris is there. Get it over to Towns. Towns catches. Pump fakes inside the Anunoby. Outside the Josh Hart. Josh Hart over to Bridges. Not great passing from the Knicks there. Bridges ends up with it in the corner, being guarded by Hardaway. A fall-away mid-range jumper. In and out. Stays out for Mikal Bridges. Halfway down for him. Here comes Cade Cunningham bringing it down. By the way, Towns is in the game. Forgot to mention that for Robinson. Harris has it up top. Being guarded by Anunoby. 2-point lead for the Pistons. Cunningham directing some traffic, trying to run the pick and roll at Brunson. Coming to his right, a pull-up 3 for Cade. He hasn't hit one all night, but he knocks that one down. Ay, ay, ay. 5-point lead for the Pistons. Alyssa Lester, what's up, Alyssa? And another timeout? Is that a Knicks timeout? Jeez Louise. 2 timeouts in a row. Vertify said, why didn't OG shoot down low? Defense was there. Didn't feel like he had a shot at the rim. Hit Josh Hart, who was also under the basket, but that was not good spacing between Anunoby and Josh Hart. He hit Josh Hart, who's in the dunker spot, but there's 2 big men in the paint. Josh Hart kicks it out to Bridges in the right corner, but Hardaway doesn't leave Bridges in the corner, so he's not open. And then Bridges has to make something out of nothing with a shot clock winding down. It was a little too much passing. Like I said, we're seriously putting the ball in Bridges' hands. Too much passing. Also, Bridges got to his spot, took a tough contested shot because the shot clock was winding down, and he almost knocked it down. But obviously, almost doesn't give the Knicks anything. So. Oh, timer's still ticking. My bad. AB said, we're all locked in here at work. Let's see what type of night it's going to be. Hopefully, it is a very, very good night. Hopefully. Right? Hopefully. Let me check in real quick. Halftime, Magic are leading the Celtics 49-47, by the way. Thought I'd mention that. All right, here we go. 95-92. They get it into Josh Hart. Over to Brunson. Brunson's going to bring it down. 4 minutes to go. Brunson has it up top. 95-90. 5-point deficit for the Knicks. Brunson has it up top. He's going to run the pick and roll with Towns. Coming to his left off of the Towns screen. Driving it down all the way into the paint. Shovels it over to Bridges. Bridges in the paint. Lefty layup over Duren. Gets it to go. Tough finish for Mikal Bridges with the left hand. The offhand. Cunningham has it up top. Brings it over to the left side of the court. Being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his right off of Duren's screen. Anunoby does a good job fighting over the screens. Now to his left off a Hardaway screen. Cunningham steps back. Pump fakes out to Hardaway. They run him off the foul line. Off the 3-point line. He gets to the foul line. Puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. Duren in offensive rebound in the paint. Being tied up by Josh Hart, and he just takes the ball out of his hands. Now Josh Hart spins and bringing it down the other way. Josh Hart has it on the left wing, not forcing it. It's over to Towns. Towns is going to fire a deep 3. Line me up, Towns. I didn't love this shot. I was worried about it, but I don't know why. Because Karl-Anthony Towns was the man taking it. Had to expect it to go down. Cunningham has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his left, has a lane to the basket. Scoop lay with the right hand, can't get it to go. Hit the floor hard. Duren right there for the offensive rebound and put back, and Josh Hart hit the floor hard. He's hurt. He's hurting. He's staying on the floor. Bridges bringing it down, and it's still 5-on-4, and Tom Thibodeau forced to use a timeout. Josh Hart's still on the floor. It looks like he's holding the knee. The knee has been an issue with Josh Hart majority of the season. He gets help up. And he's got a limp, but he walks off his own power, also holding his left hand. Ay, ay, ay. I still have the timer ticking. My bad. Relic of the Soul said, uh-oh. Let's see. Let's see it. That seems like it was a cheap shot. No, Cade was just going to the basket. The Knicks contested it. Josh Hart just took a tough fall, man. Josh Hart just took a tough fall. Sometimes that happens. It's a contact game. Obviously too early for any updates, but I'm just looking anyway. Maybe there was a replay. All right, we're back anyway. Brunson's also hurt. He's hunched over on the bench. Oh, rolled the ankle. Brunson rolled the ankle. Brunson rolled the ankle. Josh Hart hit the floor hard. Got a bunch of hurting dudes out there. Ay, 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 ay. Brunson comes out of the game. Campaign is in. Deuce McBride is in. Bridges is in. No Josh Hart, no Brunson. Get it over to Towns. Out by 30 feet, being guarded by Harris. Half spin, spinning in the paint. Puts up a fall away over Harris. Gets blocked by Harris. Detroit with a 2-point lead. Cunningham bringing it down. Quick crossover to his left. Crosses back over to his right. Down the lane. Gets blocked by Towns. But Duren right there for the offensive rebound and putback. Duren has great hands, hanging around the basket. Very wise, able to pick up the loose ball and lay it up and in. Great defensive effort from Towns to come over with the block, though, but you got to pick up the loose ball. I would go to the double big lineup. Get McBride out of there. Bridges has it up top, dancing with it against Hardaway. Coming to his right, down the lane. Fall away baseline jumper for Bridges. Comes up short, can't get it to go down. Here comes Cade Cunningham pushing it the other way. The Knicks are already down 4 with 2 minutes to go. Cunningham coming to his left. In the paint, puts up a righty floater, knocks it down. Pistons with a 6-point lead, under 2 to go. Campaign bringing it down. Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson make their way to the scores table. Campaign down the lane, puts up a floater in the lane. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Home run pass to Harris. Harris bringing it down in the post against Campaign. Picks the ball up, kicks it out to Thompson. Now back down low to Harris, being guarded by McBride. Harris backing him down. All the way baseline jumper, well contested. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Anunoby with the rebound. Home run pass to Campaign. Campaign bringing it down. Don't force nothing, Campaign. Don't force nothing. Campaign, cross-court pass to Bridges. A right corner 3 from McHale. Can't get it to go. You got to use a foul. You got to use a foul. And the commentator's talking about use a timeout. That would be the Knicks' last timeout. You can't do that. You get it into Duren. Duren being guarded by Towns. Towns comes up with a block. Here comes Campaign. We're under a minute to go. Campaign has it in the left wing. Cross-court pass to Bridges. Bridges pump fakes. Driving past him. Crosses back over to his left. Follow-away jumper in the paint. Bridges gets a nice soft bounce as he gets to the drop down. 4-point game. 49 seconds to go. You get it into Thompson. Now Cade Cunningham bringing it down. Cade has it up top. Cade being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his right off a Duren screen. McBride steps up the switch onto him. Cunningham spins, picks his dribble up. No look pass inside, and Thompson gets the reverse layup to go. Beautiful pass from Cade Cunningham, and that might be the nail in the coffin. Could never get Brunson or Josh Hart back into the game. You couldn't really use a timeout there, but you had to either burn a foul or something. Mark said can't finish the job at home. Very similar to last year's. I didn't want to mention it all night. If you guys remember last year in the playoffs, it looked like Knicks had Game 5 won at home. And then Tyrese Maxey ends up knocking down a 4-point play, and Philly ends up stealing it, and we had to go back to Philadelphia. We closed it out in Philly. Unfortunately, it looks so far like the Pistons have full control of this game right now. Brunson hurt, Hart hurt, They're up by 6, 103-97. Just under 30 seconds to go. My timer ticked all the way off. My apologies. But you had to find a way to get Brunson and Hart back into the dang game, man. Whether it was a foul or a trap and rush them and get the ball out of Cunningham's hands so you could utilize a foul. Josh Hart subs back in. He's still wincing, still limping, not feeling great. He's back out there, though. Gigi said, I've been telling you all night Brunson's old. Brunson didn't even really have the opportunity to close it. Got hurt. You're going to need a big-time shot here. Quick one. Get it in the Bridges. Right corner baseline 3. Here's your big-time 3, guys. Here's your big-time 3. 25 seconds to go. You're going to add time to the clock. 25.3. Obviously benefits the Knicks. 3-point game. 3-point game. Mikal Bridges. Maybe he should just all game long shoot that fading corner 3. Maybe he should just shoot that all game long. Splash that thing, nothing but net, man. My goodness. My goodness. It's a 3-point game with 25 seconds to go. It ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. Unlikely, obviously, as the Pistons will have the ball here with 25 seconds to go. But we've seen crazier things, man. We just saw Indiana pull that game off. We watched the other night as the Knicks stole Game 4. Can they do it again here tonight? 25 seconds is an eternity. An eternity. So, can they pull off another miracle? Can they do it? Can they do it? The Magic Celtics game is tied at 53, by the way. Angela's going to bed. Game's not over yet, though, Angela. Game's not over yet. So the Pistons will inbound it. They used one of their timeouts. The Pistons have one timeout remaining. Cunningham's got to get it in. Can't get it into the backcourt. It's taken away. The ball's still loose. Beasley ends up with it. They get it out the hard way. Now back to Cunningham. The Knicks had their chance. Now they get it over to Dennis Schroeder. They foul Dennis Schroeder. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Knicks had their chance. 16.2 on the clock. Dennis Schroeder's at the foul line for 2 free throws. Knicks needed to come up with that loose ball, man. Tobias Harris does a good job of knocking it over to Beasley. Beasley does a good job of staying in the play and getting the loose ball. Gigi said Brunson trying to do too much. Bro, Chichi, what are you doing, dog? What do you mean trying to do too much? He almost came up with the steal. Dennis Schroeder's at the foul line. He hasn't taken a free throw all game long. Knocks down the first one. 2-possession game. Schroeder's got one more coming. The Knicks don't have any timeouts remaining. Detroit has one timeout, so they can't advance the ball or anything. Schroeder misses the second one. Towns with the rebound. Got to get it out, Towns. Got to get it out. Go, 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 go. Go. Anunoby driving it down. Step back in the left wing. You got to get a shot up. OG launches it. Knocks it down. Jeez Louise, OG and Bridges. Oh my goodness. Two absolutely ridiculous chuck threes between Bridges and Anunoby. My goodness. My goodness. Terrible possession. Like they're just nonchalantly kind of slowly bringing the ball down as it seemed like they were a little uncertain. Like maybe they were looking for Brunson, but obviously Brunson's a little hobbled. OG just takes the ball down, gets caught being guarded by Cade Cunningham. He tried to hit the step back, trying to get some open space. Doesn't get any open space. It's just like, all right, I'm chucking it. He got it to go down. Oh my goodness. So Detroit's going to inbound it. The Knicks have to foul immediately, or obviously maybe get a turnover. And then even if they hit both free, I guess it doesn't matter because you have to go with full length of the court. But 5.4 seconds to go is not impossible. Not impossible. All right, let's see. Let us see. Let us see. Ricardo said knockout, drag out, fight to the finish. I mean, every single game, man. Nothing has been easy one bit. Schroeder, get it into Cade, who gets fouled by Brunson. Only like 0.2 or 3 off the clock, 5.4 to go in the game. Cunningham's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Weird if I said Indy got the 106 before the win. Lana Mona said, I don't like Game 6 in Detroit. We may be looking at Game 7 at the Garden. Hey, man, we said the same thing last year about Game 6 in Philly. Cunningham is at the foul line. Knocks down the first one. 2-point game. Russell Field said, should have been feeding OG instead of Mitch if possible. Mitch had a good game. Bad decision from all the Knicks all around trying to force feed Robinson the ball in the paint. So Cunningham knocks down both free throws. It's a 3-point game. The best you can do here is tie it. You get it into McBride. McBride rushing it down against Thompson. And they foul McBride intentionally. Knicks aren't even going to be able to get a 3-point shot up. So you're going to need to make this. You're going to need to make the first one, miss the second one, and go for a putback. Come on, Deuce. What you got for me? What you got for me? Just one dribble. I don't like the one dribble free throw attempt. Misses it. So now you need to miss the second one, get an offensive rebound, kick it out for a 3-point shot. So I don't even need to. You know what though? We've been missing it since I grabbed the ball. We've been missing it. Come on, Deucey. Got to get a good miss here. Got to get a good miss, brother. Come on, big dog. Got to get a good miss in. Got to get a good miss in. Come on, Deucey. Give my man Deuce the ball so we can miss this free throw. We can grab this offensive rebound, kick it out. For who's going to shoot this three? OG, Josh Hart, Brunson. Robinson subs in for Towns. Bridges is going to sub out. I would take Brunson out. Why would you leave? Brunson's got a bum ankle. I'd leave Bridges in. He just knocked down that crazy three. McBride misses it. Loose ball. Fight for it. They knock it out to the three-point line. And the Pistons end up with the victory. Knicks can't get the shot up. Pistons force a Game 6 in Detroit. All right. They proved me otherwise. I said Knicks in 5 until proven otherwise. Knicks in 6. Unfortunately. Mark said injuries. Yeah, injuries. Because of course, always plays a factor in the playoffs. But look, man, Boston's dealing with injuries. Obviously, Boston's a deeper team than the Knicks. But here we go. Hopefully, just a quick breather on the ankle injury. When is the next game? Is it Thursday? I believe it's Thursday. It is Thursday. So we only got 1 day off in between these games now. Rolano said Knicks in 8. Come on, brother. You gonna win 3 games in a row against the Knicks? Just as his dad said their bench did nothing. Schroeder was good. Schroeder was very good. Big Rud said GG had this going 6. See you there. Gigi said this team's not ready yet. Leon better be on that phone with Milwaukee. They're not getting Giannis, Gigi. Put the game controller down, dog. Turn 2K off. They're not getting Giannis. I will believe it when I see it. It's not happening, dog. They don't have the assets for it. Unless Giannis says, get me to the New York Knicks, and it better not be for Karl Anthony Towns, the only place I want to go, it's not happening. Noah Linden said, I don't think it was rigged. We didn't shoot well. I completely agree with you, Noah. I don't think it was rigged at all. I don't think that Detroit got the benefit of the doubt over the Knicks. I thought it was fine, the officiating. Obviously, I'm going to have my qualms with it. There's going to be calls I don't like. There's going to be calls I do like or whatever. But I didn't think it was like an exceptionally poorly officiated game or anything. So, Jay Hazy said, they better not pull this third quarter crap next game. I mean the refs. Yeah. The refs? No. The Knicks, dog. Knicks have not been very good to come out and start a third quarters. At all. AP said I would trade anyone in this team for him. You're not getting him, AP. You're not getting him. And even if you do get him, you're trading multiple players for one player. You think the depth is bad now? You're going to trade for a 31-year-old Giannis who is as awesome as he is, and he's awesome. Not the player he was a couple of years ago? Come on, man. Put the controller down, y'all. Put the controller down. That trade, I would trade anybody for Giannis, is exactly what got the Knicks in trouble in the mid-2000s. I got to get the hell out of your own heads. We're going to focus on the playoffs, y'all. We will focus on off-season things, on off-season things. Just as that said, call the Celtics game? I'll check in on it right now. We'll check in on the Celtics game right now. It is 60-58. It is a close game. Where is it? YouTube TV, man. Can you just give me the live game? Why do you have to be difficult? Why are you going to make me look for it? All right. Put it on real quick. We'll check it out as we sign off. Rolano said, I really want the Magic to win. Me too, brother. Me too. JA3, what's up, Jay? Thanks again, Sheffy. I'm very concerned about this series now. My concern levels remain the same. Knicks in 6. Mark said Boston will get rest and the Knicks will go to Game 7. Hey, man, this is a close game. 58-60. We'll see. Hey, Hazy said the Knicks didn't shoot well, but the refs called phantom fouls all third. Bad game by us, but I mean it about the refs in the third. I disagree, Hazy. I disagree. I don't think it was a ton of phantom fouls. I think the Knicks were absolutely hacking and whacking away. Definitely. Giannis got into it with the Pacers. I'm looking at ESPN right now, and they're showing this. There's a lot of pushing and shoving between the Bucks and the Pacers at the end of the game. It looked like maybe Giannis was trying to say, peace out. But he got into it with Matherin. Who knows what was being said? You know, Matherin can be a bit of a hothead. You know, Giannis can be a bit of a troll. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Anyway, I think that's going to be it, y'all. We're going to sign off here. AB said, I think it's possible. I think the impossible is going to happen, and they're going to lose this series. Oh, brother. Take the diapers off, AP. My goodness, take the binky out of your mouth, dog. Namar said Knicks in 6 for me also. I mean, you got to have the faith, brother. You got to have the faith. Anyway, that's going to be it. Not much to go over. This Boston-Orlando game's close. Hopefully Orlando can push it to 6 games the way the Pistons were able to push it to 6 games. And we'll see each other. Is there any good games tomorrow? I mean, there's a bunch of games today. Tomorrow is Warriors, Rockets, Timberwolves, Lakers. So no, I will see you guys on Thursday. I will see you guys on Thursday. Knicks versus Pistons. Should be 7:30 start time, but we'll talk about it then. We'll talk about it as it goes on. It's not scheduled as of yet. It will be soon. So I'll see you guys then. But until then, I appreciate y'all. Jolano, David Oz Jr., Justice's dad, Chi-Chi, AP, Namar, Angela Harding, Noah Linden, my man Noah Linden, earlier tonight with a very generous super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for that. Shot callers, I appreciate you. And until then, until Thursday, see you guys then. Get some sleep. Because Thursday will be another drag-out game. It'll be another tough game. So until then, I'll see y'all. Obviously, I'm tired and exhausted. These allergies are also kicking my butt. K Hazy, I appreciate you too, brother. Appreciate everybody. I'm too tired right now. So I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out. Noah Linden said the issue with flopping is that you sometimes hear yourself doing it. He wasn't flopping there. And Josh Hart also wasn't flopping. Just contested a shot, got knocked out of the air, got his legs taken out from under him, and took a hard fall. Brunson was just standing there and planted wrong and rolled his ankle. Wasn't even involved on the play. So KCP 3, he bricks it. Anyway, that's going to be it. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on Thursday. I'm out. Remember, good night's sleep. Stay hydrated. Brush your teeth before bed. I'm out, y'all. Bye.